Who's ready to ride? My shooters got shooters. Once you're in the sight, our aim is the truest. You know I got soul and you know he a fighter. Call him the podcast piper, the smoothest of snipers. Red Dead Panda from the shafts with a point of precision. The glue of the crew, an assassin with missions. And Nero the line, front line in the block. The shotgun of the truth, the podcast rock. Aim down sight, we don't miss. Aim down sight, we don't miss. Tune in on your Saturday night. You can't miss, you won't miss. If you aim down sight. Aim down sight. Oh, aim down sight, yeah. Go. Aim down sight, we don't miss. Aim down sight, we don't miss. Tune in on your Saturday night. You can't miss, you won't miss. If you aim down sight. ADS, 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 oh no. Oh no. Aim down sight. ADS, 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 oh no. Oh no. Aim down sight. Aim down sight, we don't miss. ADS, 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 oh no. Oh no. Aim down sight. Aim down sight.
Welcome, everybody, to episode, 58? Is it 58? Episode
Yes, it is.
58 of ADS, or Aim Down Sights. Glad to be back this week, and just so glad to be here with Nero and Lyric. Oh, good to see your faces. I've missed you. We've been away for the week because it was my birthday weekend, and it was a great weekend, and I'll share some more on it. But before I do, I'm going to go back to what we usually do, which is find out what everyone's been playing, what everyone has been up to, and just shout out to everyone in the chat. Hit that like button. Thank you all for being here, and share it out. Yeah. I'm so happy to be back for this week. I am. I'm giddy. Super giddy. But I'm going to start with Lyric. Lyric, what have you been up to? I'm glad that you're back this week. And what have you been playing? Yeah. Mm. Oh, I can't hear you.
Mic off.
Let's turn before speaking. But everything's good. Everything's good. I've been I don't play games, so
You
I ain't
just
been playing.
play Twitter?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been
just
playing my favorite game, which is X. So no, but I've been playing once again a lot of rematch because that's like one of my favorite games right now. We've been playing a lot of what just dropped, Ready or Not. Definitely,
Great
I'm
game.
hearing good things about that.
definitely
What is
recommend.
it? What is this game? I don't even know what it is, to be fair. I'll be real honest.
It's like it's a very tactical shooter. Like
Yeah.
it has acting of like the old Rainbow Six, like Vegas. So it's like that. So you have your squad. You can play with other people and take down missions that way, or you can play single player where you are the commander of the other squads and stuff. And there's like a
Oh,
whole
yeah.
morale system with them and stuff. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I've been on that pretty heavy as well. Jumped back into Avowed after a couple of updates, and they dropped some new weapons and things like that. So I'm doing my full mage playthrough now. But other than that,
That was my first
been enjoying that.
playthrough. What am I doing this playthrough? I feel like I'm doing a arrow build on my second playthrough on the hardest difficulty because it was still too easy. Hopefully they made it, but I heard they made it harder, so there we go. All right. Thank you for sharing, Lyric. Nero, the biggest grifter and villain in town. How are you? What have you been up to? What have you been playing? And I've missed you.
I am good. We miss you too. We are happy you and your twin had a great birthday weekend. Always good to see that smiling face of yours over there, ready to bully me every weekend. But
Always.
like Lyric mentioned, been playing a little bit of Ready or Not. Fun game, really fun game, man. I'm kind of in my post PvP era of my life until at least another Halo come out. Um, So this right here, just going against the computer, having different difficulty options, being able to play by yourself, $50. I like it. PlayStation and Xbox got some crazy sales going on right now, man. So I end up picking up Undisputed. Really fun game, man. I've been boxing. Shout out to the homie Riz and a couple other of the bros. Been playing a little bit of college football, 26, working on a few reviews, man. Hell Divers, the usual rotation. And my new game of the year, Death Stranding, still been chopping that down, about over halfway finished now. So just been jumping around a lot.
I'm just messaging in the chat. Sorry. That sounds like a good one. Like I've been hearing, like I was playing Diablo 4 last night,
Same,
and
I was too. That's crazy.
and I saw some of my friends in our community. They were all in a party chat playing Ready or Not. So is it like 3-player or 4-player or
It's actually
anyone know?
5, I think.
5-player?
I think it's
I might
5
have to check
altogether.
it out. I've been trying to figure out what I want to play next. And so I'm definitely going to reinstall RoboCop because I want to play the other content. I actually picked up Sniper Elite 2 Remastered, and I've been playing that. It's not bad. So it has a 60 FPS mode or a quality mode, I guess, because it came out on they released it for the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro. So would be good to see like a next gen patch for it. But I've been enjoying that. But I had a great birthday weekend. I went and watched Superman and thoroughly enjoyed it. Obviously, we'll always have gripes with different things because you can.
Where you at, Reese?
Reese is like, I hated it.
He said that was his favorite movie this year.
Yeah. 10 out of 10.
Did he actually, or are you just pulling his leg?
Yeah, he definitely said that, man. That's what I took from it. At least that's what I took
That's
from
what
it.
I heard. That's what I heard as well.
I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I played VR, another VR escape room, and I was telling Lyric and Nero that I didn't hit my twin in the face. I hit my other sister in the face while we were playing. Couldn't see her, to be fair. I was trying to throw a rock at a guard to distract it, and I smacked her dead in the face because it wasn't calibrated correctly for her. And so we couldn't see where she was. Like her avatar was somewhere else, and then she was somewhere else on the field. And yeah, she had a nasty bruise on her nose. Thank you, Spartan. Thank you for happy belated birthday. You said it was ass cheeks? Aww.
Yeah, Reese a hater, man.
I think if you are a fan of some of the way the comics are done, then you will definitely enjoy it. It just felt weird that he's already an established Superman. I'm so used to every reboot of Superman having his origin story in it, and it has no origin story. And so that took me a second to kind of realize what James Gunn was doing with the movie. And by the end of it, I was like, I really enjoyed it. I thought they had some really good casting choices. And it was just funny. It was fun. That's what I needed. I needed something fun to watch, and I really enjoyed it. But
Yeah, I still have to check it out.
yeah. Well, you may have seen it on X, my post. I got a Red Panda like soft toy thing, and I'm obsessed with it. Yeah. That was also a birthday present from my twin because I'm obsessed with red pandas, as you can probably tell by it being in my gamertag name.
Would have never guessed.
Would have never guessed. But yeah, the fact that I have a red panda onesie and
I always took you as a koala bear type of person.
Yeah, that's what I was.
a koala. Oh, I'm not Australian, man. What is this, Nero?
You're right. I kind of group it all together once it get across the big pond.
I thought you were just trolling me. That was a pretty good one. But yeah, no, it's been a good week. I haven't done much gaming in the last 2 weeks, so it was actually nice to do some gaming yesterday. And yeah, I've just been enjoying getting back into some gaming.
I just got back into Diablo 4 as well. They gave it away with PS Plus this month, so I said it's pro enhanced. Let me see if it's really a difference. And I connected my account, so I don't got the expansion, but I do got a lot of my stuff. So the expansion don't cross over if you bought it.
Do you know why?
You got to rebuy it.
Because Blizzard likes that.
Yeah, they like that money.
They were always like that. You know how you can like game share?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they don't let you game share with like Diablo. You both have to individually purchase a copy of it.
But the expansion was like really, really good. I would feel the type of way, but I think it was all right. I don't think it was bad. It's just
I think it's hard for me because like I loved the leveling up and the progress of Diablo 3, and they're getting there. They're still not quite there. The fact that it takes so long to figure out a build that you like I hate the Paragon system. I really do. I really wish it was a little bit more straightforward, but I was playing it with my twin, and that's something that she wanted to play, so yeah, she didn't want to play Diablo 3, and I was like, why not? I'm already like Paragon 100 and something in Diablo 3. But yeah. We haven't got too much into the new seasonal content, mainly because she hadn't played the Vessel of Hatred storyline, so we played the story first, and now we're getting into the seasonal content, so we'll see how that goes.
I mean, I might pick it up because, like I said, PlayStation got a crazy sale going on right now, so the Xbox, and it's $19 for the expansion. I'm like, kind of torn because, like I said, I don't like. It's not like it was a bad expansion for me. I was just kind of underwhelmed because I thought the main story in the base game was so really, really well done. But this was good too. It's just the base game of Diablo 4 story wise set such a standard that any expansion coming, man, you got a lot to live up to. But I do like the
Well,
Spiritborn class, so
I'm waiting. I'm hoping with the way they've done the story that we get a holy warrior class next because of the whole
mm,
Akarat thing. I'm really hoping for that because I want my crusader. Give me a crusader.
it's
That's
taking
what I really
everything in
care
me
about.
not to turn on Diablo in the background right now. You might want to stop talking about it.
Okay, all right, all right. What
Such a
don't
good
you
game
want? What
though.
don't you like playing? And I'll talk about that. Okay.
Horizon, Aloy, we can talk about her and the robots if you want to.
What's two things that y'all would really like to see them do that
For
would
Diablo?
that would really get you into that back into it like heavy?
I want them to scrap the Paragon board thing. I really do. I don't like how that is done. I wish I could just like immediately just select what I want to put points into instead of playing this little build it around like that.
Grid,
And
yeah.
yeah, I don't like that. Thank you so much. Spartan661 has gifted
Don't
a
put that gift on my face
membership.
anymore.
Gifted
Well,
5 memberships.
5
Tell us Ray
memberships.
received one. Big
Man,
Mad Mo, Nate
hey,
Johnson, Andrew
shout out to
received
Spartan.
one. Even Web Dave got gifted a
even
membership. I'm
Dave,
waiting for
man.
me to be gifted a membership. No, I'm kidding.
Right. Somebody give
Gifted
Nero one. I need a membership for my own channel. For our own channel. That's crazy. Thank you so
Love it.
much, bro. We really appreciate it, man. And
Thank
y'all
you.
make sure y'all try to become members. Panda, what was our lowest interest? Wasn't it 199?
I feel like it was.
You might even
Yes,
drop it
I'm
at
gonna-
99 cents, man.
yeah,
Support the
might even drop it to
support it
99.
for $1, man. You know, uh,
We're
everything
cheap.
goes into paying
Nero
the
will
Game
send you feet
Pass
pics
budget.
if
I will.
yeah,
I
he
will.
will. He will.
Might not want them. If you know my story, you might not want them. But they're there. There's a lot of kinks out there. You just
Hey,
don't know.
y'all become members. We're gonna start dropping these videos that we do before the podcast.
Yeah, man. Yeah. The
Them sneak
behind the scenes
behind the
Behind the
scenes.
scenes.
for sure. But do
Well, that'd
become
be funny.
members because look, I'm gonna say this real quick. Do become members because I'm about to start dropping think pieces for membership people only, man. Because the public can't. A lot of y'all, I'm sorry, y'all can't handle criticism. Y'all can't handle criticism, whether it's me criticizing Nintendo, PlayStation, or Xbox. Y'all can't handle it. So shout out to bro gifting even more memberships
More
right now.
memberships,
Even
man.
Oh
more,
man,
man. You know what I'm saying? 5 more.
Insane.
Everybody get a
calm
membership.
down.
Yeah, man. We appreciate you.
You get a membership and you get a
You get a
membership.
membership.
Spartan Winfrey. Shout out to
Oh,
Spartan Winfrey.
Spartan, love you. Love you lots. Thank you so
And his
much.
name's Spartan, man. So I wish I could.
Oprah
Yeah.
Spartan.
I gotta move my
Back
posters
from
and
the
put the
dead,
halo on the wall
the
over there.
Sly Crow, Gogol Poe, and Be Nice received one. And Joshua H. Well done. Awesome. That's fantastic.
Love it.
Yeah. Okay.
Shout out
Well,
to you, Spartan.
we're gonna throw ourselves into some quick news, like walking in front of a bus in a way, I guess. I think what we've got. Is it
The Superman.
but it's Reese's favorite topic. Yeah,
Reese's favorite
Superman
topic. Hey, this
worldwide
for you,
box
Reese.
office total is actually 312 million in just 4 days. So 155 million domestic. So that's I guess
Take
the
that,
US.
Reese.
157 million international. The budget was reportedly 225 million. So they've almost made $100 million in profit.
Nice.
That's insane.
I will say, like, I'm not really like. I look at the box office numbers and stuff as far as like how much money they make, but I never really been one to like follow and break it down. But it's good to see this being successful, man, because I am a DC fan. I personally kind of prefer DC over Marvel. Not even kind of. Batman is my all-time favorite. Lyric, know that. Hashtag he beat the Hulk in the comics. Batman is the GOAT. And it's good to see this is dope, man. So my lady is out of town at the moment. That's the only reason I haven't went to go see it because I'd rather go with my significant other. But man, hearing good things besides Reese ignorance. Just grow up, Reese. All right. Because no. See, this is the problem. You got people like Reese that eat up that crap that Marvel forced down y'all throat every time they put something out. That last Captain America was horrible and ass. The president turned into the Red Hulk, trash. That premise is trash. And Reese said that's one of his favorite movies from Marvel in recent memory. I don't know how. Like, this is all straight out of Reese's
That better not
mouth.
be true, Reese.
Yeah,
That
Reese-
better not be true. It was okay. It wasn't a bad film, but
Yeah, it
it
was
wasn't.
alright.
It wasn't a great film. It was just a it was just a Marvel filler film until we get the proper Avengers style film. I feel, yeah.
Well, the good thing is with the Superman is that long as it's doing well, we can guarantee we get more. So
It might
Well,
be
he's
10
contracted.
years.
He's contracted for 3 films. The guy who plays Superman is. So I assume, yeah. Actually, I think they hit the nail on the head with Lois. So her casting was really good.
The Super Dog casting was perfect too, just from the clips I'll be seeing, man. Like, I'm a huge animal person. I love dogs, man, and I can't wait to go see the movie. I love it. So happy to see that be successful, man. And that's the last couple movies, man, that I care about from DC was hits, man. This and the Batman, the Penguin show was fire as well. So let's keep them rolling, man.
All right, and then James Gunn says Clayface is going to be a complete horror film.
I can't wait.
I'm kind of interested to see that. Yeah, I don't know how it's going to be itself, because I'm glad he's saying not every movie is going to be like Superman, and so it's nice to see that we're going to get some darker tones in there, which kind of reminds me a little bit of Marvel in a way, how they had some lightheartedness and then some more serious tone movies and such, and you kind of need that. If it's all just happy, light-hearted stuff,
Clayface is one of my favorite villains.
on it.
Let me ask you, who you like Batman, right, Panda?
I fucking love Batman. I have a Lego Batman clock.
Okay, so who are y'all favorite villains? Because I got a plethora. It's really not one villain. I'm just like, I'm not a fan of him. Like, even the Mad Hatters.
It's really hard to go who's a favorite villain, because they're so well written and they're just so diabolical. Yeah, it's hard.
Batman.
That's
yeah.
right. Come on, man.
Right
Come on, Larry. We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
Batman's my favorite villain
in
Batman's universe.
We're not doing this, man.
The guy who plays Lex in this film did a fantastic job. I just want to point that out. Way better than the Batman vs Superman Lex Luthor. That was just trash. He was sorry.
What's good, Web Dave? What's good, everybody in here, man? We appreciate everybody rocking with us, man. You won a membership earlier, Dave. A giveaway.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Shout out to the homie Spartan, man. Kind of got me getting in my feelings. You know, Spartan coming here showing all that love. Halo, my favorite franchise ever. We didn't get any news about it this year. Look at us standing strong together. Spartan by Spartan. We're strong.
He's just doing what Chief would do.
Exactly. Hashtag Chief it up. But Clayface is one of my favorite villains.
Yes, if Jesse Eisenberg in that role, 100%.
He said, "Pussiest Lex ever."
I agree. Honestly, he was the worst part of that film, and that film didn't have a lot of things going for it. So,
You're the worst part of a worst film.
But
he said, "Long hair, skinny ass punk." Oh man. They gotta take advantage of this, man, and what that universe, that DC universe, you know, starting to thrive a little bit more with the success of Batman, the Penguin, and now Superman. This might be a great time maybe for Rockstar to consider remaking the trilogy at a minimum until you get a fresh on new superhero game out. I personally would love to replay the Arkham trilogy and modern UE5, just new visuals, all the fidelity. Obviously, they still hold up really well, though, I'm going to be honest.
But there's so many alternative reality stories that you could tell in that universe that they could even deliver a brand new style Batman.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And it would be fantastic. Yeah.
I think they have to, especially after what they did with the Suicide Squad game.
You didn't say who's your favorite villain. You didn't say
me.
Yeah,
Or
neither
Nero?
one of y'all did for
I
real.
can't decide. Okay, it's really hard.
From me, Mr. Freeze, man.
I'm
For me, it's
all
Mr.
jokes aside.
Oh,
Freeze.
I
like
know I
which
said
version of
Batman.
Mr. Freeze? Like Arnold's
Oh
version?
man, Big Arnold. Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I just kind of
I
like
loved him though, in that. I will be honest.
I like a
he
villain
just
that
like Mr.
is,
Freeze because he
is
likes snow, and
I
it's so
do I
cold.
do like cold weather. I am a December
Mhm.
baby, Buffalo baby,
You like
winter
that cold
baby. I
weather.
will say that. But
I'm a winter baby too, but in the different because of the hemisphere I'm in.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say that because I loved him in the Batman animated series. Just that is
Mm.
what introduced me to him, and I'm like, well, he's a villain, but is he really a villain? You know what I'm saying? We all do things for love and for the people we love, and then I just love them all, man. It's really hard. The Riddler, like I said, the Arkham games made me love villains I didn't even think I cared about or even knew. Like, the Calendar Man. I stood at his jail cell for 10, 15 minutes the first time I played Arkham Asylum, just listening to him like, yo, what's wrong with this buffoon? I kind of want to pick his mind. Like, what's up with July? What's going on in that month? It's an
I know.
important month.
I know. I said Batman. I was just joking, but my favorite one has to be Bane. You know,
Oh,
Yeah.
I knew
love
that was
Bane.
coming.
I think
Love
it's hard
Bane.
because like characters I grew up thinking were villains have turned into like
Yeah, ain't shit, Larry.
heroes in a way, just depending on what storyline you're watching or what comics they're taking the inspiration from. It's just always really interesting looking at all the different characters. There's just so much in DC, and it's more dark and gritty. And then I fucking love that. I just love DC.
It's
I'm
more
I'm
human
always been a
at the
DC person over Marvel. Sorry, Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just have.
Well, they take two different approaches. I think Marvel goes more fantastical, where DC is more like
Grounded
rooted
in
in like
reality a little bit.
reality. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'd
will
agree.
say I really do want to see the Fantastic Four.
Oh, I can't wait to see
I do
that.
want to see that. Marvel Rivals, I'm not gonna lie,
Vanessa
like
Kirby, though, I have a lovely lady crush on
What'd you say,
Vanessa Kirby.
Reese?
come on, Reese, grow up, man. Like this, the only reason they like Bane because Bane snapped Batman back in half when he was like 16, his first year being the Batman. He broke his back, like, and he came back from
Nah,
that.
he
You know
was
what
a
I'm
vet.
saying?
He was a vet. He was a vet. He was a vet.
What do we consider
But it's
vets
okay.
nowadays? You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
You know, everybody, takes a L sometime. Everybody don't get their back
The
broke,
Hawk,
but
the Hawk, he beat the Hawk.
we just keep doing this.
That's the best your universe got to offer. We beat him, so I mean, you know,
Mm,
prep
yeah.
time. Give him prep time.
There's a difference between beating and just calming someone down so they could
Mm,
He calmed that much
kind
down. Hey,
kind of kind of subdued him.
if his
So in a
weakness is
way,
being calm, because that's when he not his deadliest version, then hey, prep time, calm him down. Put a little Nyquil and Benadryl all mixed up in a powder gas form. The perfect
all
prep
right,
time,
all
and,
right.
and, and he come out on top.
We're gonna talk
nighttime
about
halt.
DC for forever. I'm gonna
We
move
gotta
this
turn into a DC podcast, man. What is this?
what is maybe
Shout
we
out to
really
Blue
don't need to
Beetle.
get. But what have we got next? Netflix is developing a live action Assassin's Creed TV
Mm.
series centered on the past war between two shadowy factions on set on determining mankind's future through control and manipulation while the other fights to preserve free will. The series follows its characters across pivotal historical events as they battle to shape humanity's destiny. Some PR speak right there. What are your thoughts? Are you excited to see if Netflix can not step in on any rakes for once when it comes to taking some really good source material and then not fucking it over? Yeah, what are your thoughts on this? Sorry, Netflix. I just have a lot of hate for you ruining things.
Okay, so for Netflix,
Is
I'm
it
probably
animated?
gonna.
Probably not.
Mm.
Oh, it might be. Who knows? They
I'm
could
not
do
gonna lie.
animated.
I'm
They could
intrigued.
do
They
the
do the
animated
animated
Witcher
ones well,
stuff was
Yeah, they do
good.
well with animated. The Cyberpunk, the Witcher, they do decent with animated. The
They
Devil
got the
May Cry
Dragon's
was
Dogma.
very popular. Yeah, the Dragon's Dogma one.
Give myself a
I will say, yeah, it's live action, so it's not animated. I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely intrigued. I like Assassin's Creed. I'm a sucker for it, despite its flaws. I'm just the whole Creed and the Templar since I was a jit. since I was a kid, man. It's always intrigued me. It's kind of like the good versus bad, but are the good really the good and the bad really the bad type of premise. I'll be there. I definitely check it out. And I'm gonna be honest, I do. You know, I'm with you, Panda. Like Netflix can be hit or miss. Like taking 30 years between Stranger Things. Like they was kids last season. Now they're
Hey, there
gonna
was
be
a new
elderly
trailer,
people.
right? I feel like there's a new teaser just come out.
I will say I do love seeing all these game to show and movie adaptations. Like I said, my
Yeah.
only problem with it is when you start making video game shows and there's no video games around. Like every show that came out with every video game that had a show recently had a game one way or another. Devil May Cry 5 was very successful, so yeah, they come out with the show even if it's years later. I do enjoy the Peacock Twisted Metal, but that I don't want to see a lot of that. Don't give me a lot. Don't give me no Sly Cooper fucking show. Don't give
Yeah,
me
you
no
ain't not getting
freaking no. Don't give me no shows if the game hasn't
It's
gotten
in
any
limbo.
love recently. If it's exactly. If it's in limbo, don't do that. No, I'm good on that. Personally.
I'm just worried, like,
I
unless the show does really, really well, it's going to get canned after like 2 seasons. Because Netflix has a history of 2 seasons and then they're
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
What we
You're
gonna
not
add
wrong at
for?
all.
that's
Not
true.
wrong at that. So I definitely check it out, man. Y'all plan on checking it out, chat? Let us know, man, if y'all like Assassin's Creed or not, man. I'm a
I
sucker for it.
will. I just don't want to get too invested and then have, you know, everything pulled out from underneath me and then
Yeah.
be one begging for another season if they do it right. And then Netflix is like, nah, catch you up.
Yeah, because that's
Oh
how they
yeah,
We're
do
not
Mortal
even
Kombat
shopping the
2.
show out for anyone to pick it up.
record on
Oh,
record.
Shout out the game adaptation newscast, man. And shout out to his channel as well, man. Go show some love. Mortal Kombat 2. Uh got a trailer, the
oh.
movie.
Yeah, it
So
did with
yeah.
is
The
it Keith
girl
Urban?
that played
Playing
Nora in Last
Intergalactic.
of Us and Intergalactic, she's in there.
It's got the Kiwi guy, Keith Urban from is it Keith Urban? Oh my god, Carl Urban, sorry. Carl
Mm.
Urban from The Boys.
Oh, okay. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it does. Yeah.
He's playing was it? Is it Luke Cage? That's who he's
Hmm.
playing? Yeah. I'm fine. I think it's
Who?
interesting.
Johnny Cage. Johnny
Oh,
Cage.
Johnny Cage,
Yeah.
Luke Cage. Which my brain had. My brain was on Marvel with the Luke Cage thing. I had the Cage bit right, but it was just the
Yeah.
One of
first
the
name
worst
wrong. Johnny
characters
Cage. Yeah, there you go.
ever.
Yeah. Two trash characters. Either way you look at it.
That movie feel like it came out like 5 years ago or something, so I'm surprised that they're doing a sequel. What took so long?
Mm.
Damn.
Mortal Kombat 1 flopping. They gotta go get money from somewhere. They say fuck it, Plan B. The game flopped. Shit.
Oh,
Sorry,
it's always
Reese.
Plan B, right? It's always
Always
Plan
Plan
B.
B.
Sorry, not sorry.
Plan B for B budget movie. I'll be there to check it out though. I'm a huge Mortal Kombat fan. As much as I talk shit, I'm definitely gonna check it out.
Did do one episode of Xena the Warrior Princess. You are correct, Becca. You are correct. Yeah. Okay. What's next on our list?
Void Interactive CEO Julio Rodriguez confirms Ready or Not has sold over 1 million copies on consoles in under 4 days.
Damn. That's pretty good. That's really good. I think
I
that's
wonder how
worth
much it sold on PC so far.
750,000. I'm kidding.
Uh,
Probably.
Probably, right? We know they like to steal over there, not like us, Panda. That's man, I'm not even gonna start. I got PC
Do you know
brothers
what
that
I
like not
recently
even gonna
bought
start.
for like $20? I bought. I don't know what it would be the equivalent because of the sale that's on Xbox's store. I bought Squirrel with a Gun, and I can't wait to play it.
Yeah, I do want to check that out.
It was like something like 80% off or something. I bought it for, and I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
"Sweet, done, sold."
You know what? It's. I'm sorry, Panda. You just triggered something really emotional for me. I'm sorry. PlayStation, you guys are fucking dickheads. And the only reason I say that is because when you mention Squirrel with a Gun, when I redeem my PlayStation Star, Squirrel with a Gun is always sitting right there for like 1,200 coins, and I could have gotten it like 30 times over, but I always get the $10 or $5 uh, actual credit. And
Mhm.
just thinking of the Squirrel with a Gun, it's like, why would you end such a dope program? I know they reassessing it, but I think that was a good program, man. Why I don't know. I just still don't get it. I don't get it, but we'll see. Also, uh, 1 million sales milestone was 10 times faster on console than it was on PC when it launched in December 2023. That goes to let you PC people know. Ain't that what y'all live for? Tactical shooters, tactical tac. Damn, y'all letting us console peasants who don't matter out buy y'all games.
It's because we've got nothing to play, right? That's what I've heard.
That's why PC fanboy. That's why PlayStation and Xbox and Nintendo people stop being fucking idiots. Stop letting PC people sit from up here and sprinkle gasoline on the fanboy wars and make. First of all, ain't no PC dude really armed and side to side with the Xbox console gamers. They don't give a fuck about us. They don't care about the PC, the PlayStation gamers, and they do not care about the. Shout out to Spartan 661 once again. Carl Urban is such an amazing actor and underrated.
He's a Kiwi. That's why he's such an amazing actor and super underrated. A little bit like me. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I wish. Oh, he's cool. I've met him
Shout
in
out
real
to
life.
Ready or
He's
Not,
such a
though,
cool
man.
dude.
Oh, you met him in real life?
I mean, New Zealand's tiny. There's like 5
Yeah.
million people here. Like,
Yeah.
you're gonna run into someone you know eventually,
Yeah.
or someone you don't know. And I ran into him. Yeah, he's a cool dude, and he's
That's
tall.
dope. That's
I'm
dope.
I'm only like what 5'7", and
Mm-hmm.
he's a lot taller than me.
Panda, I think you might like Ready or Not.
I mean, I am looking for a new shooting type game, so maybe I do need to check it out.
Because it's like if you got a good a couple friends you care about, and really, it's fun. It's crossplay, so you don't got to worry about if somebody's on PC or me on PlayStation. Everybody likes to exclude me. Well, forgive me, but it's just really
Traitor.
fun. The communication, the mechanics of it. I really think a lot of people will like it. That's why it's selling so well.
It's a good
think so
sign,
as well.
though. It's a good sign.
The-
Do you know what I am?
Definitely.
Do you know what I am heartbroken about? Fuck you, EA. Fuck you.
Oh yeah,
EA shelves Need for Speed, and with it, funding for Speed Hunter's site. I'm so upset about they fucked and messed with Need for Speed so much over the years. Don't shelve it. Give us back Need for Speed Underground with modern day graphics and stuff, or Need for Speed Underground 2, with the original music from those. Honestly, it would just warm my soul, and I would buy it like in a heartbeat. I love the original. I hated some of the new Need for Speed games, but I definitely love
They
the
tend to
original.
lose their identities. I don't
Yeah,
know what's up with these publishers and studios that want to
I
make the game that is already established its identity another game. So it's like, oh, how do we make Need for Speed Forza or something else? Like, no,
no,
keep it Need for Speed.
yeah.
That's why we played it.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking loved it. Especially, I love Need for Speed Most Wanted. I definitely enjoyed that more than Hot Pursuit. But I didn't like what I kind of liked what they did with the new Most Wanted, but it just didn't hit as good as the original Most Wanted. But yeah, EA just disappointed. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, man. EA are some dicks. That's just assholes, man. For lack of a better
None of the
term.
higher ups are gamers, right? So none of them know
Yeah.
what the fuck they're doing.
EA is run by Jabba the Hutt.
Or the budget version Pizza the Hut from Spaceballs.
Yeah, that's a better one. That's what it's run by. What they be doing over there?
Fuck, I love Spaceballs, the movie. Oh, now I need to go rewatch it. It's a great. I'm so happy to be back, as you can tell. All the laughing.
Super, man. Super.
Id Software Doom the Dark Ages was one of 2025 May's top 20 best-selling premium games in the United States across all platforms. Congratulations for Doom the Dark Ages. Do we know what it's sold on then?
We don't know, but I'm really happy about that because people was it was a lot of, I don't know how to say it. It was a lot of like mixed opinions about it.
was definitely
Mhm.
controversial around some people's opinions around whether
Yeah,
they liked it or hated it. Like you had the original Doom fans who loved Eternal in 2016 over this, and then you had
I
other
did
people who
too,
loved both
personally.
and then still enjoyed
Don't
this. So I
forget
don't know.
that they had the requirement for ray tracing
Yeah, that
that kind
too.
of threw a lot of people off on PC.
That
Yeah,
is
the more
true.
time I sit with it, I do, end up leaning towards Doom Eternal. Um, overall, but that's because I'm including the DLCs Ancient God 1 and 2 as a package as a whole.
Hmm.
But that don't take away from how special Doom the Dark Ages was this year. I think it was a really, really good game.
I
Uh,
always look at it like because Doom the Dark Ages was a prequel to 2016, and then what Eternals a sequel to 2016. So I always
mhm.
look at it as like he obviously was slower, and now he's kind of improved enough to be that really speedy guy in Eternal. With the way that the mechanics work, that's how my brain kind of looks at it in that respect. Because you kind of have to understand where he came from before you can get to see how he got to where he is. I'm hoping that they do take some learnings from the community around what people did and did not like around Doom the Dark Ages and deliver the next game. Yeah.
Yo, I
Excited.
love Spartan 661. Yo, this might be one of my favorite one of my favorite supporters, man. Our taste is just lining up. I think it's the Spartan name. You won me over with that just to start. But yeah, I love the Mass Effect games, and I'm definitely kind of
Mid effect.
I'm in a worried I'm in a worried category. I'm not gonna lie. I'm in a worried category. Um,
Can't get
BioWare
I
is
am too. I have hope, but I am worried.
it can't get too much worse than you know.
Andromeda.
Veilguard?
Hey, Veilguard was an all right game, guys. Not too much. That was a solid game,
Okay.
man.
Well, I'm as long as you're not getting Andromeda. I mean, Andromeda was a good game, but it
You
wasn't
don't
Mass Effect. It was like put any other name to it, and
you
I would
don't
have been
have to
like,
be
"Well, this
nice,
is any
Panda.
other
You
generic
don't have to be
space
nice.
style
Yeah,
game." But the fact you tied Mass Effect's name to it, I was like, "It's not quite Mass Effect, though."
yeah.
It's okay. It's okay,
Um,
Panda. You don't have to be nice. It wasn't good.
I actually
Okay.
enjoyed parts of it.
Parts of it.
Parts of it.
Arts. Arts.
Yeah.
I liked some of the traversal stuff. I definitely liked having a jetpack and that more like vertical aspect around that.
Combat was really good.
But there were some things where I was like,
Hmm.
give me original Mass Effect every day of the week, please.
Yeah.
Because if you have a choice between like a beautifully cooked steak and then something that isn't steak, you're probably going to go with the beautifully cooked steak, which is Mass
Yeah.
Effect,
Yeah.
the
Mhm.
original trilogy. Yeah, over
Yeah,
whatever
Andromeda's like
whatever Andromeda was.
it's like burnt
Andromeda
toast.
was AI generated Mass Effect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, AI.
The Master
Sorry to slander
the
AI
Mass
like
Effect
that.
trilogy is cooked steak, then Andromeda's like burnt chicken strips or something.
Yeah, man. Microwave that you put on an extra minute.
Been sitting all day under heat
They all
lamp.
rubbery.
Yeah, man. Burnt. And you still trying to power through because it was the last bag.
Trying to figure out putting a whole bunch of sauce on it.
Yeah,
Where's
just
the
dumping
barbecue
it in
sauce at?
sauce. That burnt shit still powering through every bite. It don't matter.
Oh, 100%.
But
Oh.
Ryan.
yeah, the Doom the Dark Ages, man. Really good game, man. I enjoyed it. Um, like I said, after I hit 100K gamer score on Xbox, I just kind of stopped giving a damn. Truth be told, so I didn't feel the need to go back and 100% complete it. But if I pick it up on sale down the line on my PlayStation, I go probably try to get the platinum for sure. It's a great game, man. Definitely
KY.
worth the money in my opinion. And
Hey,
I just
wise.
like the linearness of it too. The chapter to chapter, make shooters chapter to chapter based again, please. Not everything needs to be this
That
big
you,
ass
Halo.
open. Yeah,
Isn't
yeah,
that you,
Halo.
Was
Halo?
Wolfenstein a bit chapter to chapter?
It
Like the
was.
yeah, and I
All of
quite
my
like
favorite
that.
shooters
Yeah.
is chapter to chapter, man. Like I love Metro Exodus, but I
Even
love the first two
Halo
games more.
is chapter to chapter.
Yeah, prior to
Yeah.
Infinite.
Yeah,
And
Pride.
even then, it's just like, yeah, it's still chapter to chapter in a way. It's just open chapters for real. But I mean, I don't know, man. I just
I'll
think
make
it's
the
something
open
about
world for
having
the
a
sake.
straight, yeah, what he said for sure. We
Like if
don't
you're
need
gonna
that.
make open world, take the time to craft the open world. Don't just give me, oh, you can go there. Why should I? Don't see a reason to go there because there's nothing there
Yeah,
to go there for. So
yeah,
Doesn't,
if not, just chapter to chapter, like you said. Ain't nothing wrong with a nice linear, you know,
mm,
instance based game. I like instance
mhm.
based games. If you want
yeah.
to do open world, just do instances with little pockets of open world instead
Some of
of
the
Um,
best games have been like that though, where it's
yeah,
not. It's like open world hub in a way.
mhm.
I just don't do that. Just don't do that with Gears. Gears does
yeah,
not need
yeah. We don't
that.
need that.
I like my linear Gears experience
Hmm.
of the
Yeah,
original.
that sounds crazy. If they
Is
do
it
that.
weird? I'm more excited to spend 50 on a pro version of Hellblade 2 just to get the platinum again, since I got the full completion on Xbox, than I am to
I don't
spend
think
40
so.
on Gears. Cause
Yeah,
I look, I was at first spend. I'm gonna be honest, like Gears for 40 in August was kind of a no brainer. I'm like, well, I played it across 3 generations of Xbox. I played over here, but when they announced that Hellblade, I was like, I just need a reason to go through it again. So I'm like, I wouldn't mind. Hellblade is a really good game, man.
it is a
It's a
good
really good
game.
game, and I hope it get its flowers and
I think it
even more
deserves it.
attention. Yeah, I heard some.
I do reckon it needed to be longer though. I really, really, because
Yeah,
by the time I was getting to where I was, I'm like, I'm really starting to get into this. I just want to
yeah, it was
keep
over.
going. And then I was like, oh, it's over. I'm sad.
Yeah, I think it
Um,
Yeah.
like even though I think it's a great game too. I think it had slight pacing issues in this fact that
Hmm.
like the beginning couple of chapters, though they told the story, they kind of like sprinkled it to you,
but the
and
fighting, man,
and the
fuck
fighting was
me.
great, but then towards the last couple of chapters, it turned up a lot. So it's
The
like
the
it was like a roller coaster type thing where first couple of chapters was the climb, and then the last couple of chapters was like, and that's where the thrill came in. And then by the
yeah,
time that was up, it was over
you're
with.
like, I need more thrill. I just
Yeah,
need
I
more.
want some more.
I think
Yeah,
the fighting though, like that, um, the parry window was so precise that I kept getting fucked up because I just kept trying to parry instead of
Hmm.
dodge, and I was. But honestly, they were right around like every fight felt like it was to the death moment. You were going to die at any moment. It was a struggle, and I loved that. It was great. I really enjoyed it. They had did some great things. I really want them to do Hellblade 3 and just take what they learned from number 1, number 2 and deliver a bigger experience or a longer experience for us Hellblade fans.
Um,
Because she's a
she
great
is.
performance capture actress in that regard. Fantastic.
Yeah, Spartan 661 definitely finished the first game, man. They got a free next gen patch on Xbox a couple years ago, so I highly recommend it. Shout out to KY Bob. Always appreciate you coming through, bro. Gotta have you
yes.
back on the pod soon. One of my favorite returning guests to come on. I have Game Pass. I'm not spending anything on Gears. I
Fair
own the
point.
they gave it to me free, so if I don't need Game Pass, still get it. So I'm getting it
I think my
anyway for
twin got
free.
it for free.
My
And
only
we
thing
game
is,
share, so it's mine now.
hey, it's hers. Hey, you can't beat that. My only thing is, I just don't feel if it was the whole
Trilogy.
trilogy, then I would. I just don't feel inclined to go play Gears for the third, fourth time because I done beaten Gears one, the whole series, a plethora of times.
Well, I
So,
don't feel like this is aimed at
oh yeah,
original
it's
Gears
definitely not.
fans.
It's
It's not
definitely
aimed
not.
at us original Gears fans. It's aimed at new Gears fans, and
Hmm.
in that regard, I just really
And
maybe
Port
it's taken
Vegas.
them a lot longer to deliver a proper remaster of number 2 and number 3 because they definitely need to be brought forward.
Yeah,
As great as they haven't aged badly, but they could have aged better. Yeah, so
yeah.
I'm excited. I just
Uh,
want. I'll definitely play 2 and 3 again with the remasters because
yeah. I
they're
would. I
coming.
would. I mean, I'll even like I said, I'm probably still gonna pick up one just to play the campaign. And like I said, I'm a retired shooter. I don't play PvP like that anymore. But I tell you, until Halo come, I gotta keep saying that until another Halo come. But I might do some quote unquote PUSSY tactics. I may buy gears on the PS5 Pro, cut off crossplay, and just put belt their ass to all those PlayStation people. They can't hang with me. I know
Yeah,
what
yeah,
my
yeah.
PC and
Just
Xbox
fuck them
brother
up.
is capable of. I'm not trying to tire my hand out fighting them, all that spamming and shit. But all these PlayStation, New people over here, destroy them. Get some easy content. Get a little easy platinum real quick. You know what I'm saying? Rally the troops. Rally the troops. But this is the latest banger to come to Game Pass. One of them. Even without me having Game Pass actively, I can still acknowledge the value and give flowers to it still being a really good service. A lot of people can't do that. Um, Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4. Reviews is
Hawk.
looking really good. I know Lyric checked it out. An 83 on Metacritic and an 85 on OpenCritic, and it looks really god darn good. What are your thoughts on it, Lyric?
Uh, they nailed it. In my opinion, they nailed it. It gives the same feel. It gives you the familiar feel with a upgraded coat of paint. So you can't go wrong with that. I really wish they would do underground because that's my only gripe. It has not the gripe is not with what they did with the game or whatnot. It's just Tony Hawk game anyway. Versus the numbered ones versus the undergrounds. Is that underground had a whole story and like thing based around it. So you're not just skating. You're skating with a purpose in a sense. But when you're talking about just pure fun, like I can't recommend it more. It's all of it's there. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you want in that Tony Hawk experience is there. And it looks gorgeous too. So
And I really appreciate them having a 120 FPS mode on all consoles. I'm not sure if it's on the Series S, but on the PS5 and Series X, some people might not appreciate it, but I definitely would. What's funny, Larry? Like,
I'm not
Hush.
sure. You know it's not.
Hey, I mean, you're right. Hey, if it's not, hey, I mean, it's an expensive console. Hey, Terrace one of it. Don't get that leeway no more. All that little man, little brother shit go out the
It was
window.
kind of funny though. At one point, the Series S had more 120 FPS games than the PS5 base.
Are we
console.
sure at one point, or is it still because
Might still.
it might still be up there? I mean, I talk shit about the S here and there. Not really shit. It's not even shit. It's just I knew what I was getting when I paid for it, and I feel like I got more than my money's worth. Like I said, that's what introduced me to 120 FPS as a console gamer. The Metro trilogy, not the last one, but the first two FPS boost, and replaying them on PlayStation right now, even on this big boy PS5 Pro, they're not 120 on the Series S. They're 120. So shout out to Little Man. We got a question from Bob. He said, "With horde mode being a staple of Gears as we know it, but it wasn't in the first game, should they add a horde mode for new players to experience?" I say yes, 100%. I think so for sure.
Never against more modes.
I'm not a horde mode fan, so I think as an option, yes, because I think options are good and it caters to both sides of the people. Like as an option, like they can have it. But yeah, I'm just not a horde mode fan. I know. Yeah, it's just not my cup of tea. I don't know. Just
Is that in any game or just in? You talking about?
oh no, just in Gears. I'm not a horde mode fan in Gears. I think it was just. I feel like it was just the way they introduced it into Gears at the time. It just didn't sit well. It was kind of what would you call it? I can't think of the word for it, but it just I wasn't. Yeah, I don't know. But for those who like horde mode, yeah, it didn't sit with me like I feel like other horde mode versions and other games has. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't the most redefined mode when it came to Gears 2 because it was introduced in the second game. But I will say it was really fun for if you had siblings, like I do. You know, if you just played with a brother and y'all just tried to survive the hordes and stuff like that, or even if you had a couple homies online. It was really good for that. So I'm excited, man. August is going to be a really good month. I even with me spending most of my time this year on my PlayStation 5 Pro, Microsoft continues to get money out of me because they continue to be one of the best publishers in gaming. And that's it is what it is.
Do you know what I am excited for, though? Everyone who's never played Gears being introduced to the Banshee.
Yeah.
The screaming as it charges after you. I'm so excited to hear people react to that because I'm always like, run for my fucking life. Oh,
I'm
that's
super excited.
I love it, but it's also one of the most parts of the game where I'm like terrified.
Hmm.
But it's so good. It's so good. Oh.
Panda, do you look forward to playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4?
I think I do eventually. I just don't have any time for it. That's a sad
Yeah,
fact.
yeah.
I've got so many other games to play that this is just going to sit on the back burner until I do have time to play it because I loved Tony Hawk, their games so much. I played them all the time on the original um, Xbox as
Hmm.
well. I feel like was it 1 and 2 on the OG Xbox? 3 and 4 was that 360? I'm trying to remember which consoles they all
I
came
think it
out
was
on. But
360, right?
I played on the OG Xbox and I played on the 360 at one point. Yeah.
I will say I think it's a really well done. I will say I seen some footage and it is a couple changes that they made that I don't like. Like it's not a lot of outfits that was there. Some outfits is missing. Some of Tony Hawk iconic outfits from around that time. Also, some of the stages changes I'm not a fan of. Like I love the Sea World. I used to spend a lot of time there when they had a lot of animals there. They had animals you can interact with, and they also had some little side things like you had to skate and try to group up all the animals to get them back to certain areas and stuff like that. Seeing that missing, I'm not a fan of that. I hate when
They make
games do
changes.
remasters and remakes and you just don't stay true to, because for me
The
it's
original.
like if I'm gonna play
You
a
should
game
be
like that,
adding, not
you should
taking
be
away.
adding exactly, because if I'm
Mm,
playing a remaster, it's because I want to experience the nostalgia that made me fall in love with said game. So if I fire up that game and the things that made it nostalgic for me personally isn't there, then it's like, all right, but it's a good game and I'm
That's fair.
happy it's reviewing well.
Devs, listen to that. We don't. If y'all gonna remaster games, y'all want to remake them, whatever the case may be. We need the game and more,
Yeah,
not the game and less.
exactly.
You know.
Um,
Bob, you might be right. I might not have played Horde mode with the right people. That could be
yeah,
exactly right.
yeah.
Or I just you just shouldn't play that game with me. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm the issue in this situation.
Yep. Yep. I agree. I
Um,
concur. It's
this
all
is where
you.
he's going to go hashtag mute panda.
Yep. Yep. You already knew. I was already in there
Hey,
about to get it.
go ahead, get hashtag next gen villain in the chat too, because this might ruffle some
Ooh,
feathers.
yeah.
Our next piece of quick news. This is something I'm extremely happy about, and I'm proud, and I love to see it. Donkey Kong Bananza reviews is looking really good. It's sitting at a 90 Metacritic and a 94 or something like that on Open. I
Time to
don't
get
think
that
it was 90
switch.
on Open Critic. It's time to get that switch too. I'm getting that switch too at some point this year. I was talking to my lady about it. I'm not in a rush because real life things, going on vacation next month. So I'd rather focus on
I can
life.
tell you something soon.
I'm excited. This is really good, and I hate to say it. I don't hate to say it. This is my opinion. If you don't agree, then disagree. And if you get offended by this, then fuck you. Simple as that. Nintendo put out a Game of the Year contender. PlayStation put out a Game of the Year contender with Death Stranding 2. Neither one of them right now is going to be more than what I think the potential Game of the Year contender from Xbox could be this year, and that's Outer Worlds 2. But they are publishing. I'm looking at Ninja Gaiden 4 like an Xbox game. Aaron Greenberg said it's an Xbox published game. It's an Xbox game. The same way the fucking Helldivers is a PlayStation game, even though they don't own the studio. I honestly think Ninja Gaiden 4 for me will be a Game of the Year contender. And I only brought that up because all big three is doing right by
You
me.
know what my game of the year is?
Claire Expedition.
Fuck yes.
I
It's a
know it too
93
well. Yep.
Metacritic. It's 93 on Metacritic. It's so good.
Yep. Yep.
Hey,
I
I actually got
mhm.
to play the Nintendo Switch 2. One of my best mates has it. And so I was playing Mario Kart World on it. And that game is legit so much fun. I still think they need more content in it. And I was playing Cyberpunk on there as well on the Switch, and it's actually pretty decent on the Switch.
Mm,
Yeah, I will pick one up when they have a official mainline Zelda game. That's when
mm.
I'll pick it up. But
I'll
it
probably get
is
it for my birthday.
so much bigger. It makes my Switch look like a Hasbro like
I eat too
play
weird.
toy thing by comparison. I was like, my Switch can't be
Hey
that
man,
small. And then I looked
Donkey
at it, I'm
Kong
like,
is it.
what is this?
I wanted Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong has always been my favorite like IP from Nintendo.
Hmm.
I always loved Donkey Kong as a
Yeah.
character and everything, and the whole universe, the Diddy's, all of them. Like not Diddy, but Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, but so now that we have a Donkey Kong game that I've been waiting on this long, yeah, I got to go ahead and get one now. Cause I mean, Link's cool, Mario's cool, Kirby's cool, Samus is cool, but
Give
Donkey Kong
me
is where
Diddy
it's at.
Kong Racing again. Put that back in. Do something. I really, really love Diddy Kong Racing. Give me it back. But I'm excited for Donkey Kong Bonanza. It looks so good. And Umbra's been playing it and he's loving it. So I'm like, do I trust you, Umbra? No, I do. I do trust him. All
Um,
right.
I get what you're saying, Reese. Reese say Sony don't own Death Stranding, Xbox don't own Ninja Gaiden. That's true, but those games wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the funding from both of those companies. So you take away Xbox money, we're not getting a Ninja Gaiden 4. Take away Sony money, we're not getting a Death Stranding 2. So
I don't
now
think
that
anyone.
and the way both of these studios, I mean these companies from Sony and Microsoft is laying off people left to right, canceling games and closing studios. At this point, I'd rather you just fund the outsourced studio and bring us some games instead of just fumbling your own IPs and shit. We'll talk about
Yeah.
that with Sony Ben
Yeah.
later, but
Mm.
hey, if it works, it works. And if it brings me great games, I'll be here for it.
Yeah. Speaking of great things and great games, CD Projekt Red just can't stay out of the news and just can't stop announcing things.
Hmm.
They have announced that Cyberpunk Edge Runners 2 is coming out with a new 10-episode story arc from the world of Cyberpunk 2077. I am excited. So they said it's a raw chronicle of redemption and revenge. When the world is blinded by spectacle, what extremes do you have to go to make your story matter? And I mean, the first one was fantastic. So I really hope that the second season, or it might be a completely standalone story, who knows at this
Hmm.
point, is going to do just as well because it just brought back so much love for Cyberpunk. Helped with sales. This is the sign of where you do a show and then it converts to sales of a game. So
Mhm.
yeah.
I think a lot of these studios and stuff are understanding that now.
Mm.
Especially with like The Last of Us and things. So they're understanding
Last
that
of
like
Us.
if you can provide you want to saturate media on all fronts. It used to be where it was like toys. We used to have like action figures and stuff like that. That little panda coming back is
You're like talking about toys. I'm like, speaking of toys. Speaking of toys.
oh man.
Oh. Sorry,
But yeah.
continue. You probably lost your train of thought.
I did. I don't even know what I was talking about no more. Something about toys,
Something about
but
toys. Action figures and toys, I guess, to like TV shows and
yeah, oh
games.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's how they used to, bring, saturate the market so you could pay attention to another source of media or whatever. So now it's like the movies and the shows, making people play the games again and go back and buy the
Yeah,
games that they
yeah.
and you open up to a whole new market. Some people that never touched the Cyberpunk might have watched the show. It was like,
Mm,
oh, that's a game. Oh, let me go find that.
Yep. I'll say this makes me happy because they always say, "Hey, this is the last big update." But the more successful it be, um, whether it's comic books or on Netflix, the more updates we're gonna continue to get. Because if you guys think they're done with wanting to add, this game is as
They're
good as it is
finally
right
getting it to
now.
where it was, where they
Exactly,
wanted to be.
exactly, and it's gonna continue to grow. Um, I'm excited for it, man. I'll be there. One of my favorite games of all time. I started replaying it. With that, we might as well go into the update too, right? So it
yes,
also
please.
received a 2.3 update released on Thursday as a free update. A summary of the additions: 4 new vehicles, paint jobs added to nearly all vehicles, auto drive, and a new cinematic camera. This is a game changer. I'm extremely happy about that. I've been using it. If I got a phone call or if I got to step away to use the bathroom and I know to drive, hey, put it in auto drive, walk away, and it works really good. And for the setting, with it being in the future, it makes sense, right? Photo mode updates, time of day, weather, and more. I'm a photo mode junkie. Dollar Main taxi service, so you can call taxis now. VRR added to console. Now, I did some research, uh, dug around some Reddit and some of my favorite YouTubers. It's a bug on Xbox. The VRR isn't working right now properly, but I'm pretty sure they'll have a hot fix for that in no time. PC specific, you got FSR4 3.1, frame gen, HDR support for Intel and more. Yo, I've been absolutely, first of all, like I said, one of my favorite games of all time. These last few updates just keep making it better and better and better. I was enjoying replaying it on the Pro just because I like the dual sense with the triggers and it just fighting and driving and using, guns in single player games is really immersive, especially with that being a first person game. This unlocked frame rate for the Pro. I personally wanted a PS5 Pro patch. People won't give me my credit. All you dickhead ponies out there, I'm not gonna name drop y'all, but all y'all clowns with big ass platforms and thousands and tens of thousands of followers, none of y'all ever think to use y'all big platform to ask their important questions. It took little old me, NextGenNero, who just got over here a few months back, to ask Cyberpunk, I mean, and them on Twitter, hey, is you gonna do a pro patch? They said it's not in the works. That was still disappointing to see because you bring in, updated scale upscalers and shit like that. I think they might be waiting for the big update next year, but I will say, being to unlock these frames, I'm happy with that. Running the performance mode now, I'm sitting at a consistent 80 to 90 FPS. The lowest I've seen it drop on my monitor, driving around, shooting, blowing things up, was about 70, 75. Interior can reach up to 100 frames per second. That's fine by me. That's 100% fine by me. I got no complaints. Great update. My only problem is they need to fix the VRR on Xbox because I think a lot of people will enjoy playing that quality mode at 40.
Not again.
Yeah, my boy snapping tonight, man. My boy snapping tonight. Once again, Spartan 616, no, 661. Look at me butchering the name. I done called it so many times, I should know by now, right? With more gifted subs, shout out to Bushido, got gifted one. Rodney Barnes as well. Dreadpool, Grumpy Shaman, pretty much damn near everybody, man.
Greg K. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Self-imposed.
We appreciate you, brother.
Shout out to the Game Adaptation Newscast who's taken the mod status straight to villainhood. He's taken that hashtag NextGen villain to mean that, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Our chat's hilarious. Oh, you guys
Hilarious.
are amazing.
Thank you again, Spartan, man. We really appreciate it, man. Like you said, every membership, every gifted membership, every super chat, every comment, every like, every
Absolutely.
view, it all means the world to us. We really appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Now I don't know about you guys, if y'all gonna jump back into Cyberpunk, but I'm letting it take over my life again. It is what it
I
is.
I know that if I jump into it, I will never see the light of day for like the next few months. I'll be like, "What? I'm meant to be on a podcast this week?" No, Cyberpunk.
Well,
I definitely want to jump in.
I'm in the perfect spot because I never finished it.
Hmm.
So
You're all done.
now, no, I haven't. I haven't ever finished
I,
Cyberpunk.
you got the
So
PS5
I
Pro.
get
I will say it's in PS Plus. I say start over, bro. Just experience that at 80, 90, bro. Frames. Like it might not mean nothing when you think about it. Like, oh, it's only 10 frames more. But when you got the proper
Every frame
VRR
counts.
display, man, that shit feels good, man.
Every
It
frame
feels
counts.
really good.
but
Feels really
I get to play it all the way through the first time how they intended the game to be from the jump. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like all the things they're adding is things they wanted the game to have, but because of limitations, or whether it's hardware limitations or it was time constraints or whatnot, they couldn't put them in there. So now you're getting more of their vision
What's up, Punty?
in at the end of the day. So yeah,
Hi.
I definitely got to go in there and knock that out.
yeah.
What you need to know game adaptation is a mod just times out Becca's chats in the I'm kidding, sorry, Becca. Just times her out every time. No, I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah. Anytime she shows up, just time it
Just
out.
time her out. No, I'm kidding. Oh, just joking, Becca.
Her then
Oh.
when you see her name come up and Reese, just time them two names
Yeah,
out. Reese
right there.
every
Them
time they
two.
come up, just time them out.
Oh. Oh, too good, too funny. I
But
definitely want to
seriously,
jump back into Cyberpunk though. Yeah.
please do. It is one of the best games ever, and I felt this way as soon as I played it on next gen before it got an even dedicated next gen patch because it automatically just ran better on the X before it got the specific updates, and it's just a great game, man. It's very immersive, and they keep making it even more and more immersive, man. It's just
I like
I
that.
can't
It's a lot of
recommend it enough.
quality of life updates I'm seeing.
Hmm.
I think it's dope. Just something simple as a taxi or like you said, the auto drive. Like so many games could benefit from those small things that not only make it easier on us as the ones playing the game, but just the immersion of the game itself. Because why wouldn't it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
I
so
love
sick of games that have these open worlds with cars everywhere, and you can't call a taxi or a Uber or something.
it.
Like, what are we doing here? Why am I running across the map or stealing somebody else's vehicle all the time?
Yeah,
Like, I can't
makes no
call.
sense.
So yeah, that's pretty dope.
Yeah,
Punty asked if there's a date for the Edge Runners season 2. Sadly,
Tomorrow.
we're looking at yeah, I wish. We're looking at late 2026, possibly early 2027. So we won't see it this year, but we may see it end of next year, possibly beginning of the year after. So yeah, hold out in anticipation.
Yeah, it's coming out right alongside Redfall 2.
the
That's the news
the
I heard.
Netflix Redfall animated series that Reese was gonna call a 10 out of 10 while saying the Superman movie was just.
Concord's going to get a Netflix series before Redfall does. You just know it. That is the petition that's going around online.
I heard that in the Perfect Dark series is scheduled to debut in the same month. Inside,
Redfall, I think
inside sources tell me.
all the
Redfall could
like
do a show, though, to be fair.
Redfall could. Yeah, I could see Redfall being a Netflix
I would be there
animated
for that.
series.
I'll be there for that. We got some sad news. Striking Distance Studio Project Titan was canceled. That is the Callisto Protocol devs. For those who don't know, the Callisto Protocol is one of my most slept on horror games this gen. I really enjoyed it. I think it's underrated and overhated. But it's this is all too common, man. Studios and projects just getting canceled left to right. Hope this. I personally just hope this wasn't Callisto Protocol 2 because we're probably never gonna get another Dead Space game, guys. You got to wake up and smell the coffee and just accept that we're not gonna get
Yeah, he just
another
needs
one.
to fucking wake up to reality and just do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yep. So, did any of y'all play Callisto Protocol? But Payne, I know you don't like horror games. So, Lyric called this. Never mind. I know Lyric thoughts. I remember it like it was yesterday. He said that shit was
Mhm.
mid.
It looked good though.
Yeah, definitely look good.
Looked good.
This made me really smile, but then sad at the same time. Halo 5 Guardian sold nearly 10 million copies on Xbox, while Halo 4 did the same. And just look at that juggernaut that my favorite IP used to be.
Oh man,
Just it makes me
used
sad,
to, used to.
man. Shit, where it's at?
Chief still standing tall, man. You know, a couple dings on the armor, a little dent here and there. He's still standing tall.
Chief of Cent
Oh
for
man, not a
AI. He
simp.
was the first Cent for AI, man. And
Well,
that's my
I mean,
boy. That's my boy.
yeah.
That's a fact, though. That is a fact. Um, I think that was really good. I'm really interested to see how much Halo Infinite sold. I wouldn't be surprised if it's not too far behind, maybe 6, 5, 7 million, something like that. Even with Game Pass, quote unquote, cannibalizing the sales. Um, I personally Halo 4. I think get a lot of hate. I personally enjoyed them changing the enemies up after 3, 4 games of the same. You know what I'm saying? It's the same enemy type. So bringing those Prometheans and stuff in was really unique. Halo 5, we all know about Halo 5, the mistakes that they made specifically with the campaign. But that's good to see, man. I love Halo. So anything
It's
Halo
nice to
related,
see.
love it.
It explains why Halo was such a phenomenon, like when it came out. Like the fact that a game like that sold 10 million copies, and that was
Hmm.
just its fifth, or actually over five like games at that point
Hmm.
had been released. There's so much love for Halo. Um, I just really want to play the multiplayer of Infinite. I just can't. It breaks my soul every time we jump
Yeah.
on, and I talk about how I want to play the multiplayer, but I can't. I could go back and play the multiplayer in MCC, but I just
You know, like sitting
MCC.
there for 20 minutes.
Yeah, but also I like some of the updatedness in Infinite over the original. So the sprinting option as well, I really love. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Who's popping
I,
pills? No, I'm kidding.
I just need Halo to do a little bit more multiplayer wise for us, like just some things to refresh. Now, what I don't want them to do is do what COD's doing
mhm.
and trying to become Fortnite.
Yeah.
That's where you go wrong at. But just some refreshing like new modes and stuff like that, and kind of
Also, we didn't put this as a topic, but speaking of Halo, Destiny latest expansion is kind of flopping, number wise compared to previous expansions. Hey, that
yeah.
is beautiful.
I think everybody
Show it
done
again,
jumped off
Panda.
the Destiny train. I think they all done jumped off the Destiny
That
train.
is adorable. I kind of want
It's
to
too
rub Panda.
cute.
Yeah, it is.
I'm just such a small child. I'm never gonna grow up.
Hey, stay young forever, Panda. Don't lose that youth.
Facts.
Don't lose that youth.
Sorry, say that last bit again. I was kind of distracted by what were you saying, Nero?
What the freak were we saying? That Panda just came and
News.
stole the show. I'm sorry.
That news that you said we didn't have
Oh
it in.
I
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. Destiny latest expansion is not doing the best number wise. I don't know
I'm
if
not
anybody's
surprised
surprised
though.
by that, but remember, these is the guys who told Neil and them to stop working on factions too. So I personally have no sympathy for Bungie.
Do you know what? I was tempted to go back and play Destiny 1 because I feel like that was a better game.
Have you played two? Can somebody come play Destiny 2 with me? Listen, if
I've played 2.
anybody
I can
have
play
two,
Destiny 2 with you. I just need to
just
reinstall
walk
it.
me through what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. I own all the little
I can't because
expansions.
I don't think anyone knows anymore because they've
It's so
sunsetted
convoluted.
content, and I'm so lost. Like for new players,
Yeah,
it's the most horrific onboarding experience
yeah,
I've experienced in a game like this. Yeah,
yeah. I don't
Just
have.
play Warframe
I don't know what I'm doing. I mean,
yeah. Play
honestly,
Warframe, 100% play
or even the
Warframe.
first Descendant at this point.
or
Yeah,
First
I'm lost.
Descendant.
Yeah,
They should have just done Destiny 3s. That's what they should have done. Because Marathon, unless that's indefinitely on its own little hiatus at the moment, should have just given us Destiny 3.
should have.
Should have, would have, could have, and they didn't. They could have given us factions too. Bungie's version. Oh,
That's funny.
sorry.
Game named Destiny. I bet you they didn't see that in
They
there.
would have been stealing art from the Days Gone studio. They would have been stealing
Oh
Days
man.
Gone assets from factions too. Fucking dickheads, bro.
Oh,
Man, I swear.
um,
What's wrong with them? They got some goddamn nerve. I'm sorry. Don't get me started on Bungie, man. Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
there's some pent up energy about Bungie just fucking shit up for no
Yeah,
reason.
because where the fuck do they get off at? What have you
I
guys
don't.
done to think that you can go to anyone, anywhere, and tell them, hey, you shouldn't be working on that game? Like, you
They have
motherfuckers can't even make
they
a
only,
streamlined experience
I
for your
mean
most popular game. I don't know what the
they
fuck you're
only
doing
had
in
one of the
Destiny.
most successful MMO
Franchises
games.
ever.
Yeah. So I
I
mean
mean, I
they got
mean,
some kind of speaking points. You know,
yeah, but
Mm,
how much of that original team is even there that
they
made the
stole their
original
way to the top,
Halo?
Lyric.
You know,
I don't like I'm 100% with y'all. I don't understand in what world do they think factions doesn't make it? If they just literally ported the original factions game and updated it, it's a banger.
I see it. I see it, KY. I've been watching the chat promising
Oh
dominoes
man.
to people, like we for being a mod, and that now game adaptation can finally move out of his mum's basement.
Hey,
Oh, I fucking love it. Oh, you guys are amazing.
I
Oh.
definitely was trying to give out a couple mods out there in the chat, man. I'll be every now and again. I'll be like, let me go ahead and, especially ones who's here consistently, let y'all do a little policing in the chat. Get Reese off my back. Get Becca off my back. As long as y'all do that, we're all good. Those two specifically.
There you go, Spartan. I showed you again. Just like I'll just get rid of myself, and it'll just be the red panda the whole time.
He said his wife loves them.
I love them. I'm obsessed. I'm super obsessed. So yeah. I'm guessing did your wife want to see it?
Yeah.
Probably. I hope so. It's amazing. I have to thank my twin for that. She knows how obsessed I am with them, and so she got me a red panda.
Next is really dope. Metaphor v Fantasio has officially sold 2 million copies. One of the not self-proclaimed, but proclaimed from the fans, one of the best JRPGs in recent memory.
Next to Expedition.
That's a take that many people may agree with. Surprisingly, a lot of people may agree with that.
Shout out to them revolutionizing.
I am tempted to pick up Metaphor.
Let me stop.
I mean, they did revolutionize this generation of JRPG combat. We might not say as a whole, but this gen they've definitely
RPGs.
Azure
RPG.
How are you catching next gen villains' antics there, Lyric? I feel it's catching.
they're catching on a little bit. They're trying to turn one person to a menace a day, and I'm doing the right thing. I agree with Reese, man. Definitely niche is F for sure. I'm tempted to pick up Metaphor v Fantasio because if y'all don't know, it kind of runs ass on base consoles.
This is my comment of the show, everybody. Expedition 33's combat is better.
It's niche. If you have to tell people to play the games, then it's niche.
He ain't lying.
This game,
but shout out to him, man. I'm not gonna sit here and act like Final Fantasy VII wasn't like one of the games that really got me deep into gaming for real. Like I obviously
it was a turn-based game. You're talking about the original turn-based version, not the remake, which was action-based.
All 3 discs. Yep, all of that.
Speaking of JRPGs, make me yawn. Jeez.
I was just gonna say, Nero, we're keeping you up.
Man, it was niche, tiresome, yawn. All right, hold up, man. Let me go ahead and put.
What is next on our list?
Becca. We got Becca saying, "Sorry, I'm personally in my." Tell me your story, Becca. Tell me what specifically you got burnt from on PlayStation. What burnt you specifically? What was the turning point?
This is Becca's story time.
That she physically got burned by the console. No, I'm kidding.
that might be what it is, Panda. She might have been trying to play The Sims and grazed over the console and burnt her hands from that hot ass console. But I need to know, man. Like for the people that got such strong dislikes for Xbox, Switch, but I need to know, what did they specifically do? What was y'all turning points?
Reese, you're breaking my heart. You're breaking my heart right now.
I mean, I don't put me on spot like that, Reese. What's your fucking problem, yo? Look, I want to say mid, but I say as I age with it, I've been looking at the games I played this year, and it's not as clear cut as I originally thought after I rolled credits initially, Panda. Death Stranding 2 has a lot to say and do with that, but even if I take Death Stranding 2 out of the equation, honeymoon phase, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 was so freaking good.
So good.
I mean, it's Assassin's Creed Shadows was so good.
A year of bangers.
I'm telling you, Split Fiction 2. So it's like, it's a lot of ways.
That's the funnest game I've played this year, actually, to be honest. Like, if you just want joy and fun, Split Fiction 2. Split Fiction, it's just Split Fiction, sorry.
It's still my game of the year right now. And it's like, I don't think the game did anything super crazy that like changed anything. I think it just did everything so well. Like every part from the combat, combat was great. The
The
music was phenomenal.
music,
The
phenomenal.
visuals, like the story, like everything just came together very well. It's not that it
That's
just was
the
this.
thing. It's like everything came together well.
Yeah,
Not
and
just
and
yeah.
that's and there's some other games where you're like, okay, the combat in this game is phenomenal, or the
Mhm.
visuals are phenomenal, or the world is phenomenal, but then maybe the music is just okay, or just excuse me, another part is just okay. Whereas for that game, it's just everything was great. It's not
Yeah.
meaning it was some kind of. It's not the end all be all of gaming, but you know what I'm saying. It just came together very well. I haven't played Death Stranding 2 yet, so there's that. And I expected that to be in the conversation anyway. It's Kojima, but
See, Lyric pissed me off because I know what type of gamer Lyric is, but Lyric be denying what type of gamer he is. I know this motherfucker. Yo, this son of a. He would. First of all, everybody got to power through the first two chapters. I always say that because you're not gonna put that shit on me. Yo, what the fuck? The Nero got me playing. You're gonna love Death Stranding 1 and 2, just because I know what type of gamer you are. Like you got a good appreciation for music, and if you could just look up on Apple Music after the podcast, look up Death Stranding 1 album and listen to that and tell me you don't want you like that music, man, is just so really it's really good, man. We've gotten a lot of great games this year, and like I said, even the games that's coming from Microsoft Publishing this year or Xbox Publishing. I forget who run the show over there, Satya, but I think Ninja Gaiden 4 is gonna be one of those ones. I don't know. I just the more I think about it, the more I think I just think that's gonna be a really really good game.
I think Outer Worlds is going to surprise people. I
Oh
think
yeah, yeah,
It's gonna be
Reese.
out
Yeah,
of this world. Is that what it's gonna be? Out of this world, everybody?
I
It's
think
in
it's
the
not
name.
showing. I think it's just not showing that well. Like
I think
not
so.
saying it's not showing well. I think it's still showing well, but I think it's going to be a lot better and bigger
I'm just
than what
looking
we're
forward to
seeing.
the shrink ray and stepping on
Mm.
motherfuckers.
So yeah, we'll see.
Oh,
We'll see.
me just being diabolical. What's up, the Sly Crow? Good to see you. Good to
I mean,
see you.
Intergalactic still this year, right? Or is that next year?
Game adaptation is
You talking
expecting
about
Outer
from
Worlds
Naughty
1
Dog?
just a little
Yeah. Was
better.
that next
Man,
year?
that's a
Mm.
2027 game, maybe
Oh,
2028, brother. That shit ain't no. That shit. We just
well,
got Neil Druckmann, dumbass, the week before last, before we
oh yeah,
took the
that's
last
right. That's right.
podcast off, talking about I'm stepping away from the show. Well, you should. The show sucks, my guy. That shit is horrible. And also, I didn't put this in there too,
Goes to
but
your
got
take
another.
though.
They do got another free update, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm part of the problem. They added chronological order for Last of Us Part 2, so now you can play in the order of all the events that really happens instead of going from day 1 through 3. What you just play in order, and so that means you kind of start with Abby. Abby is my favorite. I love her sections. I'm about to play that again.
They stole that from the Metal Gear
Of
trilogy.
course they did. They look after Bungie stole anything you say from surrounding them stealing.
I mean, it's really hard to look at anywhere in the gaming industry where someone hasn't taken someone else's flowers and delivered it in their own game. So hard to find something that's unique.
Sanchez, this is about the fifth comment you made about Death Stranding 2
Hey,
not
yes,
selling well. So
about it.
you got
Yes,
my attention. You got my attention. Listen, I don't.
finally.
I'm not.
FedEx2.
I'm not gonna speak for the rest of the panel. I play games. I don't play sales
FedEx
talk, so I
Stranding.
don't. I don't give a fuck.
He's
It's my game of the
villaining out
year.
now,
It's
Sanchez.
it's
You've asked
yeah.
for it.
He asked for it. It's one of the best games I played this year. It's a clear game of the year contender. Now, is it Microsoft fault that you motherfuckers didn't buy fucking Hi-Fi Rush on all platforms, PC, Xbox, and PS5? I don't want to hear shit about Game Pass. I bought Hi-Fi Rush because it was worth more than just $7 for it. That's just me. Is it PlayStation fault you motherfuckers ain't buying Astral Bot or Death Stranding 2? Nah, y'all sit around and play goofy ass basketball and fucking 2K. You know, don't get me started. Y'all play 2K, Madden,
Fortnite.
and shooting games,
Fortnite.
Fortnite and COD. That's what y'all play. That's what
Yep.
y'all
Are
play.
you
So I mean, I'm
calling
not
most
surprised when
gamers
these games.
basic? Because
Yeah,
that
man,
is true.
basic basic ass taste,
That
man.
that just means you're niche.
We're niche. Oh my god,
Yeah,
yes.
we're
Yeah.
niche
Mm.
because we're not the the holy trinity of gaming
Is Death
casuals.
Stranding 2 a game? Lord,
Look, it's an
trolling. Look, he's on
experience.
camera.
It's
He's
as
It's
on
an
it's as much
camera, man.
experience.
it's as much of a game as Hellblade is, if not 30 times more. So
It's an experience.
there's that. Look, man, y'all can talk shit about
Where the hell
PlayStation,
are you?
Xbox,
Uber
Nintendo,
Stranding
all
is
y'all
an
want, but when
experience.
y'all go for my games, all right, talk about my games.
Uber Stranding is an experience.
Lord
Experience it.
Roughness, Avowed is mid. There, I said it. Y'all bringing a villain up out of me. I said it. I said it.
Val got
I
better
didn't mean
combat.
it. It's not from the heart. Like it's not the truth, but I said it.
KY Bob is celebrating 3 months of membership. So he said, open invitation to the show. I would love to have you all on my show, Game Set Live. We go live every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern.
I promise you, KY, if you hit me up that Tuesday night or that Wednesday morning, I will try my best to make this week, this Wednesday. For sure.
Yeah, I
Now
get you.
Panda lives in West Bumblefuck in the middle of nowhere, so
I live in Middle Earth where we don't really have internet.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Lives in the
kidding.
future. She lives in the future.
Yeah, I do. I do. It'll be Thursday for me. That's the thing. It'll be Thursday at like 12 p.m. my time, like midday. It's so weird. So weird.
next piece of news, guys, we got new Lollipop Chainsaw projects in the works.
What do they
So
make? I'll be real honest. When I saw those, I just like the name of the new Lollipop Chainsaw.
yeah, I didn't even play the original, but I know some people liked it, so I gotta check it out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what they like.
I know they remastered the game recently.
Not me. Sorry, it's not my game. It's not my type of game. But kudos to them doing a new project.
Someone cares.
Yep.
What's up, Monad? She lives in Hobbiton. Actually, I live like an hour and a half away from Hobbiton.
Mm. Um,
But I live close enough. Spitting distance.
we got
That's
new Tales of Destiny trademark has been filed by Bandai Namco Japan. I liked the Tales of Arise. That's the only Tales game I played. I gotta finish it.
Can I just say that the fact that this is new Tales of Destiny, all I'm thinking of, I was going to make a troll joke about Bungie and the fact that they're doing a better version of Destiny than Bungie is.
Hey, that might
Sorry.
not be a stretch. Hey, that might not. Hey, it's a
You
little
might
bit
not
of
be
truth
wrong,
in there.
Panda.
Yeah, you might not be wrong, man. You might not be wrong.
Y'all
I
give
hope
Bungie
so.
a break.
I'm glad to see that they're
They're
doing
trying.
new Tales of Destiny.
Bungie is trying.
Trying to sabotage from the inside.
Exactly. Good job.
Wait, are they doing a complete? Are they doing a remaster, or are they doing complete new Tales of
Double O
Destiny?
Benji.
I'm not sure because I'm not familiar with the
Because
Tales
it originally
franchise.
came out on the OG PlayStation, right? I feel like.
Mm.
Well, okay, where to read?
What, Tales?
Yeah,
Which Tales? Like the
of Destiny,
RPG
Tales of
Tales?
Destiny.
Yeah, like I said, Tales of Arise was my introduction to Tales, and I like Tales of Arise. I definitely got to finish it. It's a beautiful game.
Spartan, you gotta chill, dog.
Man,
Yeah, man. Spartan is
he
going
just wants
crazy.
everyone to be members.
Yeah, you want everybody to be members. If you're here tonight,
Does
man, you becoming a member.
someone
Hey man,
asked,
he's
does the Lord of the
giving out
Rings set
tickets.
still exist? Parts
Y'all,
of it
y'all should
still exist.
be happy to be in the crowd today because you're getting tickets today.
That's
Handing
right.
out tickets.
Yes.
Another 5. Another 5.
Another 5. We got the homie Soul. You got Soul,
Another one.
Trey
Someone-
Bone,
Another one.
and another one. Another one. We definitely appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you. I be seeing
That's a fact.
Tales of Vesperia on sale a lot. The Crow. I'm gonna have to check
Get
that
it.
out.
I got
I have
that.
to check that
I
out.
have to finish it too. Even though I've played it and beat it before, haven't played. I haven't finished it since I've gotten it on
I mean, Lord Roughness is not wrong. Phil sent Bungie to PlayStation.
the. Sure did.
They had nowhere else to go, to be fair.
Infiltrate from within.
Satya sent Phil to PlayStation as well. Phil sent a lot to PlayStation. Look, as Xbox fans, we gotta have a little self-awareness before we say certain
Yeah.
things.
What do you mean
Phil-
Satya sent Phil to PlayStation? Oh, you mean the games to PlayStation?
Yeah. He sent everything Phil built.
Yeah,
to
it's the
PlayStation.
infiltrate from within.
Hey,
It's a Bungie's breaking it down. You know
It's
what I'm saying?
working.
The Bungie breaks them down while the Xbox
Steals
builds them
all
up
the
in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Makes them reliant. You got to make them reliant. You got to break them down first, and then make them reliant on you. And now they're being reliant, so they're like, "Hey, nice Xbox guys, can y'all you know, hand us a little something?" You know?
Oh, we're trolling. Oh, I love it. Okay.
Now, this
I'm
is where the text and Panda beautiful thumbnail comes from, I assume. Because when I got the thumbnail, I was thinking, I had to relook over the topics like, what are we blaming Xbox for layoffs about? So, mass layoffs at Virtuous, the studio behind Oblivion Remastered and the upcoming Metal Gear Solid. 300 positions, which is 7% of the workforce. Outsourcing specialists located in Asia, the US, and Europe, including 3 branches in France. This is not owned by Xbox. I'm not sure why Xbox would get blamed for this. Besides, just
Oh, just some of the stupid fanboys have decided to somehow make it Xbox's fault or
of
Microsoft's fault
course they
around
have.
other companies having layoffs because they're delusional.
Yeah. Well, that's not how that works. Microsoft,
Don't
Well,
don't
that's not how
tell
it
them
works.
that.
Sony don't own Arrowhead, and if Arrowhead was to have 200 people laid off tomorrow, that's not
That's
Sony's
Arrowhead.
fault. That's Arrowhead. Just like this isn't Microsoft's fault. Sorry that Microsoft gave them money and trust to make a remaster of Oblivion, which was extremely successful, and still how they chose to still let people go. They didn't even wait to see the success that Metal Gear Solid is going to make. So I mean, this is not Xbox fault. Um,
No, because they're a
this is
third party
just
studio.
yeah, this is just the state of the gaming industry, man. Nobody job is safe.
Yep.
Even if you deliver a great game, it's nobody's safe, man.
Well, I mean, if you want to stay here, you've got to be financially astute. So looking at them outsourcing to other places where they can maybe get um, what they need in order to deliver on the games that they want to deliver. It's just sad. It's just layoffs after layoffs after layoffs. When don't we have a week where we're talking about, or a month that we're not talking about someone in the industry being laid off, something happening? It's just sad.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
sad, man. But maybe they hire some new people that can iron out all that UE5 stuttering.
They're going to hire
They probably
AI. I thought you knew that. That's where the industry's
Oh,
going.
that's definitely where the industry is going. Which is crazy.
hire
Yeah.
AI is crazy.
Hire
hmm
AI. Huh, it's crazy
How
work,
much you get
man.
paid? I need to turn
Like
into an AI. How much
AI
they get
is
paid?
basically just that people
How do I
complain about
sign up to
crunch.
be an AI?
AI doesn't complain about crunch because AI is basically enslaved to do work non-stop whenever someone asks it to do something.
I need to figure
Just
out how
wait
to become
until
an AI.
AI go woke, and we got hashtag
Then
AI lives matter too.
we've got the GIF, and that'll be it. And then they'll splinter off, and then Sovereign. The
Uh,
whole premise of Mass Effect done. Or
crazy work,
Skynet.
man.
Could have Terminator. We could.
Hopefully those people land on their feet, man. Been saying that for the last year and a half now, Panda.
Yeah.
Every episode, hope people land on their feet. So we're not gonna
hmm
dwell on that. We're not even gonna feed into the stupidity that fanboys
Trying to
and
get
because
hired.
that's the thing that I want to do too, and I think we've been doing that really well. It's fun to acknowledge what these dumbass fanboys from all sides of the fences say, but these deep thinking pieces and talks pieces, we're not gonna have fucking think talk pieces on fucking MBG, Reforge, and
Are you saying we live in reality and they're in Delulu
yeah,
land?
yeah. We live in reality. We understand how business works, and it gets to a point where our fan base and our listeners is not like y'all. I view
Our
us all
fan
as
base and our
sophisticated.
listeners are just here for this.
Yeah, yeah. They basically just here for that. That's what they're here for.
AI lyric. I knew you seemed different today. I knew it.
But we're not going to subject you intellectual listeners of the Aim Down Sight podcast to the stupidity that lurks from certain people in all these
Yeah,
communities, man. So,
yeah.
with that being said, FromSoft is deep into development on unannounced multiple projects, codenamed FMC. The project being as such in an advanced stage, unless it hits a delay, you should be able to play it no later than next year, as per article titles released in the past decade with code names starting with the letter F. Always been Dark Souls and Armored Core. I have to finish Armored Core 6. I started it over on PlayStation.
It won't be
Yo, first of
Bloodborne.
all,
That's so
FromSoft is
good.
gods.
Yeah,
Like
they are.
they are gaming gods. Like I just repicked up Elder Scrolls. I mean, no, Elden Ring. They are just they don't miss. They don't miss. Whether their games are for you or not, just at least respect what they do. They respect their fan base and the people who are fans of that genre a lot. So I'll be there to support, depending on what it is.
It won't be Bloodborne.
Well, they're working on the Souls game for Nintendo. They're just a machine, man. They're
Yo,
the
what if
real
it
AI in
is?
the industry. Find out From Software has been AI this whole time.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, from AI.
That'd be crazy. From AI, where it's wild. Um, I'm excited.
Ooh.
I'll be there for sure.
Grey Monad has asked, has anyone else heard about the rumored $5 USA a month increase to Game Pass Ultimate coming this summer?
Yo, put that in the Discord, please. If you're in our Discord, where you see that at? That's news to me. That's
Yeah,
news to
I
me.
hope.
I turn. Hey, man, don't play with me like that. I turn my villain shit up right now. Don't play with me like that.
We'll wait and see, and then you'll have this whole villain arc for the next 6 months. It'll be fantastic. I am looking forward to it. I
Hey,
mean, we're
but
all probably real pissed off about a price increase.
I mean, I mean, I'll be pissed off, but how pissed off can I be? I haven't. I'm not subbed to Game Pass at the moment,
Yeah,
and I
you're only
don't. I'm
subbing when you need it.
Yeah, I'm only subbing when I need to. You people that just keep giving money blindly to Xbox and PlayStation every month just to play fucking Fortnite and Call of Duty, two free to play games is your most played games every
Nera's
fucking month.
calling me a shill because all I play is Fortnite and Call of Duty. No, I'm kidding.
Well, yes, I am indeed.
I
but
wasn't gonna say it, but I
I'm
am
also
Panda. You're
calling.
a shill.
To be fair, I'm also calling 80% of gamers fucking shills as well. But
I'm teasing.
just be
I do.
smart,
I
guys.
actually play my games
That's
on
it.
Game Pass. I think that's
Yeah,
the difference. I actually get a benefit out of it.
yeah. I mean, I think the
Rest.
whole. I think this panel and most of the listeners in here do as well. But I will say, if you find yourself only playing a certain game that you might own or something like that, it's like, yo, stop acting like these subscriptions and these companies are religions. Like you don't have to subscribe to Game Pass every month if it gets to an unreasonable
Cut me
price.
real deep,
It's
lyric. You
okay.
cut me real deep.
Hashtag Fortnite Panda is crazy. Oh man.
Oh, they cut me
But
real deep. Oh,
I tell you what though, if it do go up to $5, I'm gonna be excited to watch people defend it.
yeah. Yeah.
That's
I'm
gonna
going to
be the
figure out a
funniest
way
thing.
to twist myself into a pretzel and defend it. I'm kidding.
Panda gonna be like, well, you could still subscribe for 1 month and play two $80 games, so you're saving a lot of money. And from that perspective, how can you argue that?
Yeah.
You can't argue that. You can just only thing you can argue is what's best for you.
Yeah.
If it's
I
best for
game
you
share
to,
though. I
yeah,
game pass share, so the price going up doesn't overly impact me, but
mhm.
I 100% will be there for those who it does impact because we're fucking sick of prices going up. Thank you. In every
Yep.
part of our lives, whether it's gaming, whether it's food, whether it's rent, whether it's just
Everything's
electricity.
inflated but our wallets.
Mhm.
Yes, I ain't earning any more money, but
Truth.
everything else keeps
Exactly.
costing more.
Exactly.
Yeah, fuck me.
That is the truth. That is the truth.
All right, what's next?
But yeah, that was the
Cyberpunk.
first time me hearing about that grade. It might just be somebody throwing shit around. But then you gotta always remember wherever there's smoke, there may be fire. So always take this type of stuff with a grain of salt and just be prepared. Yo, he's snapping again.
Damn, you're on a roll, man, Spartan. You're
Bro,
on a
man.
roll and gifting
This is
another 5
officially the
memberships.
most memberships we've
I
ever
think
had.
he's just gonna keep doing it until our
God
time
Everyone
damn,
is
comes.
a
that's a lot of
member.
people. Yeah, man.
Everyone is a member.
Everybody's gonna mess around and be a member by the end of the night.
Oh.
We definitely appreciate you. What was next, guys?
Sucker Punch. So they have
Hmm.
said that they would love to work on more Infamous, but they're a one game at a time shop. So hopefully in the future that means that because their current focus is Ghost of Yotai. I think that it would be nice. They're talking about remaster. If you're going to remaster something, maybe the original or give
Original.
a brand new one. Yeah,
Mhm.
but I think that
I'll
might
take
be
the
a
original
remaster
one.
that might be a remaster that's actually worth getting a remaster compared to remastering Horizon Forbidden West and Zero Dawn or The Last of Us 7 times.
I agree.
Yeah, I
I
wish they
agree.
would bring Infamous
Yeah,
back.
the
I think
original
it's an IP
Infamous
that they
be
should
made.
bring back.
I think they
Um,
should too.
yeah, I
I,
agree.
I, I do like the one game at a time studio thing. A lot of people complain and keep asking where the game's at, but when you're working on one game and each of those one games you end up putting out is an absolute masterpiece, like
Yeah.
Yotai is about to be, like Ghost of Tsushima was, and the infamous games prior to it was, take your time.
Sh-
Do one game at a time because when you start, I believe
Mm-hmm.
in quality over quantity, and that's my take on
Ghost of
that.
Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima. Shout out to Gritty. He ain't
Gritty,
here right
man.
now.
I saw his
Yeah,
comment on X.
yeah.
Fuck me.
Gritty
He
hate it.
chose violence. He woke up and chose violence.
Remind y'all, Gritty love Rise of Ronin though, so take that take that however y'all will, man. His personal
Damn, he
opinion
Oh,
just
there.
he just killed the argument just then, just that quick.
fuck me, man. Monad, you're really getting your money's worth. Already played $1,100 worth of games from Game Pass this year. Fuck.
You got to, bro. That's how you get your,
You
and
need
that's exactly
bets.
what I was doing
That's how you
prior
game the
to.
system. That's
That's
how you game the system.
That's how you game the system. That's how you do it, bro.
Yep.
But like I said, you people that sit back and only play one or two games a year and then blame it on the family and the kids and everything in between, you shouldn't be bitching about no services. You should be the first motherfuckers taking a break when the price jump up too high.
Yep.
Just stop treating this shit like a religion, man. That's all I gotta say. Treat it
Yeah.
like what it is. It's a benefit. It's an option. It has a lot of great perks. Um, it's
Damn,
it is what it is.
Just trying to see the distraction as it happens, and like this, you guys
I
stop
really want
talking.
one, man. I really want one. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want a stuffy Red Dead Panda. For
All
sure.
right. Well, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered has an update. Update 1.2 is now rolling out, so they've got additional difficulty settings to allow players to further tune their experience, tune player combat damage and enemy combat damage. They have performance improvements, fixed settings, properly migrating between Play Anywhere for PC and Xbox, and they've got various quest and audio UI bug fixes. I'm glad to see they keep improving on the performance, because that is something that's massive in that game. It just needs the performance to be where it should be, because it's a really good game, and I'm so glad that so many people will get to experience Oblivion that never got a chance to. Yeah. Are you excited, Nero?
I am, man. I'm not
Waiting for a
sure.
solid 60, eh?
Yeah, I'm definitely waiting for a solid experience. But it's at this point where when I play it, it don't bother me. But in the back of my mind, I always get off with the mindset of I got so many other games that run perfectly flawless that I could focus on playing and finishing and reviewing. And then by the time I come back to Oblivion, it'll be in a better state. But I'm starting to think it might be a this is as good as it gets type of situation, because although it is annoying, it is frustrating. It's only frustrating to me as a console user because we have not dealt with stutters. That is a PC problem. That is a PC
Yeah.
peasant problem. You peasants on PC that don't buy
See,
anything, that got outsold 10 times by us console players. Hashtag are you ready or not?
This is the part
That is
where
their thing.
that someone sees this and then they clip you,
Yeah, they gonna
and then
click.
they prove you wrong about it just being a PC peasant problem,
100%.
PC problem.
100%.
It's definitely a console problem as well.
Shout out, oh no, it's Alex. I'm getting a clip in his next
Clip
video
him.
probably right now, man. Let me walk it back. I love PC, and I got a 5090 right here. You
Let me
just
walk
can't
it
see it. I got a 5090 sitting right there. I'm speaking from they just can't see it, but I definitely. I'm speaking from
I love it. Let me walk it back.
walk it back. Yeah, man. Hashtag Steve.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a good
that's
update
hilarious.
though. It's a good update. I will
I
say
think
it felt like it took a little longer than
yeah.
but that's Bethesda. In a respectful way, I say that.
All right, AI lyric. What would the real lyric say? Are you excited? Did you play the remaster of Oblivion?
Yeah,
Are you gonna go back?
the stutters and stuff didn't really bother me as much. It's just that I haven't found the pocket in this gaming thing to really indulge in Oblivion like I want to. So,
Yeah, you need a lot of dedicated time for Oblivion.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel
But
you on that one.
you know, it's Oblivion. It's Elder Scrolls. It can't do nothing but get better with time as they put out more updates and patches for the performance. And then so when you do get into it and really lock in, it can be a smooth experience.
Do you know
So,
what? Yeah, you're
can't
right.
go wrong with
And I just want to quickly shout out to everybody watching live across X and Twitter, across Twitch, and everyone who's joining us on YouTube, and Spartan for gifting all those memberships.
Yeah, man.
It's been a great show. I missed everybody even though it's just been a 1 week, one episode missed, but it's great to be back. Yeah.
It is indeed
Oh
great to
no,
be
it's
back.
Lyric, eh? Oh no, it's Lyric.
Oh no,
I
it's
love
lyric
it.
is crazy.
I love it. I love it. That's so good.
That's hilarious, man.
Oh, okay. Let's jump into
And
some
just to be clear, it's all jokes. I do not want no beef. I swear to God, if I wake up and I'm going
Oh.
viral for making a little jokey joke about PC, I'm sorry. I don't want smoke with you guys. Y'all have way
Yeah,
too
we
much time on y'all hands.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
good. It's so funny.
don't want no
And
smoke.
can we also stop saying y'all built a PC? Y'all didn't build shit. Y'all assembled a PC. You assembled. All right.
Woo! If I had fire, I would.
Lord Roughness, man, we appreciate the $5 this week. Achievement unlocked. First time in 25 years I don't own an Xbox console. What? Wow. Sold my Series X as I mainly play on my RAG Ally X
But,
dot.
but that's an Xbox. That's an
Yo,
Xbox.
I'm gonna be completely honest, yo.
Fucking Xbox.
I'm gonna be honest, yo. I haven't touched my Xbox in a little minute. Lord Roughness, I mean, it is what it is, and it's not like I haven't touched it because it's just bad or it's just not worth having. No, it's still a really great value. It's just the PS5 Pro is pretty much my main console now. I've accepted that, especially for content creation purposes, the longer capture windows, the streaming to YouTube. But that is Xbox, like you said, and my PS5 Pro is also Xbox. It's just a more expensive Xbox without Game Pass. So it's an ass Xbox, but it's still an Xbox, right? I don't think that's crazy, man. I think it is kind of telling where it's the first time in 25 years you don't own one. I think that's kind of a sign of the times of, people might say like, oh, well, Xbox isn't leaving the hardware market. Well, sometimes some of us are leaving the Xbox hardware market because you don't necessarily need one. It's a good thing to have one, but do you necessarily need an Xbox in 2025? I would argue no, especially after
Xbox.
this is an Xbox for one. The tariffs making, if you like, because my whole thing is, if my niece come over and knock my Xbox over and that shit don't work, I'm not going to pay what they wanting right now with the current prices around the globe. It's just not happening. So, um, that's interesting, man. But I'm happy you
Yeah.
enjoying your Rag Alley, and I'd be interested to hear your opinions on the new ones that's coming out when they drop later this year, for sure.
Yeah.
Get you a MetaQuest. Don't even get 3S. Just get the 3, so you can have that extra oomph.
All right, y'all. Let's crack into some main topics. We got about 4 or 5 main topics. And the first one, have you guys watched the
State of
Ghost of
Play?
Yotai State of Play? Yes.
Yes. Yes, I have.
So who would like to go first? Because mine can be either really quick or just because I'm day one
I
Can we
pre-ordering.
let Gritty go first?
I'm in
Let Gritty
there. Gritty not getting it. He already said that shit looked mid to him, man. Gritty is a strange guy, man. I'm kind of
I
tempted
think-
to call him.
I think as a person who doesn't own a PlayStation, I don't have much opinion here other than it looks good. And I understand people are going, it hasn't really iteratively changed much. But I'm like, how much can it obviously change since it's still set in Japan, still set in that universe, still with that same studio? It looks really good though. Around what I watched for it. And I'm still always going to be pissed off at all the people who complained about a female protagonist as your main character, because who the fuck cares what gender they are? Just play the game, mate. But yeah, other than that, it looks good. I mean, the graphics wise, nothing fantastic. I feel like we're seeing a lot more graphically impressive games this gen.
Oh, Panda, please. We haven't gotten
No,
anything this gen
no,
that's
I
on
will
par
say-
with Ghost of Tsushima
But
art
what I
style.
will, I'm talking about Ghost of Yotai. But what I think about that is, as long as the gameplay is king, who the fuck cares how it looks visually?
Facts.
Because you don't care once you're playing that game and you're enjoying yourself. You aren't sitting there going, "Oh, that doesn't."
I
look
care
great."
because I'm a grifter and I got agendas to push. I'm gonna stop you right there, homegirl. First of all, we haven't gotten a game this generation that's on par with Ghost of Tsushima art style. So let's start there. All right, I got agendas to push. I'm trying to sell people
I'm
on this
talking about
world.
graphics, not art style. The art style, the world is fantastic. Not complaining about that.
But see, because the agenda that I got to push, I got to group it all together, art style and graphics
All
together.
right, go for it.
Now,
You
usually,
rip the band-aid off.
usually when I'm not being a hypocrite, it is a clear distinction between art styles and graphics. But since I just want to counter Panda for no other reason other than countering her right now, just stop it. All right, it's the best looking game graphically we've seen all gen. It's about to sell 1.2 million
No Vampire
copies in the next 3
Survivors.
years and flop.
No Vampire Survivors. That's all I'm going to say.
Hey, that's a good art style, man. Those little mushrooms.
I know, but
Those little bats. I said, yo, look at the fidelity on those little bats right there. Look at them avoiding the garlic. I said so detailed, so much fidelity.
oh,
Yeah,
oh, sorry.
like I'm just playing. I really agree with
It
Panda.
looks mid.
I-
It looks mid.
See what I got to go through on this panel, man.
What do you
Looks
What do you
so
think? Because you
mid.
played the original game. What do you think? Do you feel
Yeah.
like they've done enough from what they've showed you? Obviously, they haven't shown you everything, but a lot of people have made the statement that it's not doing enough differently compared to the original game from what we've seen. And I'm like, it's really hard to make that assumption when they only show you bits and pieces. They
I
aren't
agree.
showing you what you truly get to play in the game. But a lot of people have walked away going, I was expecting more from a sequel. What are your thoughts on
I
that?
wasn't. I wasn't. I agree with the
So,
sentiment
okay.
that it. I agree that it's the same. It looks more of the same, but if you like the game, that's a good thing. Like
Yeah.
I never understood the concept that because something is a sequel, it has to change. It has to reinvent the wheel.
But it's not
You
broken,
can
so why
all
fix it? Like, right? If it was
exactly.
broken, then fix it.
You improve on the small things that you might have wanted to do in the first one that you couldn't. You enhance things in different ways, but I don't need you to change the game because I love the game, the original one, so I don't need you to change. So yes, I agree. It looks more the same. I mean, there's a couple of cool new additions that I thought was pretty dope, like with the weapons and things. Um, but I mean, you like the first game, I feel like you're gonna like this one. If you didn't like the first game, you probably won't like this one. It's just
But
pretty much that simple.
like people who are bitching about it, I'm like, what games have you had to play this year that are first party on your platform and you're bitching and moaning about this? Like, either you like games or you don't, and clearly you don't like games, so you
Mhm.
should sell your console and shut the fuck up.
You
That's
just
how I
need people
feel
to stop
about
thinking
how
sequels supposed to
whiny
be.
some of our gaming community is about everything. Um, if you like the first game and you're getting a sequel to another game, like why would you be upset about that? Gears 2 was still Gears in the Gears universe. It was still on the same engine as the last like Gears game. Um different story and such, but they didn't massively change everything for
As
that.
they
If
should.
they had, it wouldn't have been Gears.
Mhm.
And that's the point. If you do that, then everyone bitches and complains that, oh, this is not like the first one. I don't like these changes, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah. So
yeah.
it's like more of the same is never is not a bad thing when the
Original
same was
It was
exclusive.
great.
great to begin
Yeah.
with. Yeah,
Yeah. Just pisses me off. The gaming community just some of the gaming community.
stupidity, man. And it's just be capping, man. Like it's just be just ignorance, man. Becca said it's a copy of the first game. Was Gears 2 a copy of the first game? Because that's pretty much what everybody's saying. And I get the criticisms of people saying they needed to see more, but I'm like, what the fuck more do you want? They added a plethora of weapons that you couldn't have. They added a companion with the wolf. They added different ways to traverse the world. I'm just like, I'm not really understanding what people
Different way
want from
to live in the
sequels
world. You couldn't even
nowadays.
do that in the
I,
first one.
I look at that
Yeah.
and I'm
Not
like, what more did you want them to show you in the state of play without them giving you everything
Yeah,
about the game? Go and experience it for yourself. They're not
I
going to
agree.
sell everything to you on that showing because they're only giving you a snippet of what is actually in the
this
game.
I don't understand. Like if you order a steak and it comes damn near perfect to your plate, and you come back to that same restaurant and order a steak again, do you want something different or do you want that steak? You want that
Exactly.
steak. So that's I don't understand. The only difference is that they've added a couple more sides to it. You know what I'm saying? A couple little loaded mashed potatoes on the side, maybe some nice broccoli. You know what I'm saying? They just they put some stuff around it, but it's still in the core. It's that steak. So like I'm not going to argue about that. And people in the
Yeah.
game, these gamers now, they be like, "Well, I had steak the first time, and I expect you to give me chicken the next time, even though I ordered steak again."
Mm.
Mm,
No, 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 that's not how it works. Then you're
I
gonna
mean,
Definitely
complain
not how
that,
it
"Oh,
works.
this don't taste like steak." Of
if
course it
if
don't.
for, yeah, for those people who maybe didn't like the original game, this probably isn't going to be the game for you.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah.
just how it works. It's more it's is more of the same in that respect. It's more of that Ghost of in Japan setting. Yeah. Sorry.
You know you're gonna
Continue
get
now.
a very epic fight choreography. You know you're gonna get beautiful vistas. Like the out one thing I love about it is the way how they work the flora in the game, and it's a beautiful sight to see.
Mm.
Like just riding around and the way the flowers react and stuff like that. Then you're
Yeah.
gonna get like I said, more of the same. But when the
Yeah.
same is
Mm.
great, no
What
one's
did you
complaining.
like about the reveal, the deep dive, Nero? What was your big takeaway from the deep dive?
First of all, because I was joking earlier to clear my stance, I do agree with you, Panda. I'm not sure if it's pushing anything crazy like on a just pure graphic, but I got that from Shadows. You know what I'm saying? So, and I didn't go to Tsushima for wanting those. I agree with you. I just think sometimes art style, not even sometimes, a lot of times art style is just better than just certain graphics people try to push, right? I
Wrong.
love I love animals. So the fact that wolves and stuff would be able to help you out and got their own story, I think that's really dope. Um, it's just little simple things like I traveled through a lot of flower beds in Ghost of Tsushima one, so now this time you get a boost from traveling through there. Is just something small and dope. I like that you can throw spares versus just using them to fight. It's a lot of good things I've seen that I can appreciate and like, and it seems like I really like the card system that they show. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Mm,
I think that
the
was
way they
really
changed up with that, yeah.
yeah. I think that's really unique. But I'm
I like
sold
they just
already.
added more mini games, like little small things that you
Yeah,
can do that fleshes the world out and it gives you more activity, lets
yeah.
you approach the world how you want to. It doesn't have if you want to be fight, then you can do that. If you want to chill and do other things, you
Hmm.
have the option to do that as well. So it's giving you more control, and no one can complain about control
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
a game.
My only thing with what Yotai I want to see is post game, like post credit, like after you finish the main campaign, like can you live in that world? You know what I'm saying? I think they need to have a dedicated
Come
house,
back.
a dedicated base. It's just simple things like that. I think would be important. But I'm sold already. The only reason I didn't pre-order it is because I'm gonna wait a little closer to release versus just giving that money away right now. But I'll be there day one. They already confirmed it's pro enhanced. They'll be giving details soon. I'm excited about it. I think it looked really good. Sucker Punch is definitely one of the better studios under Sony. So they got my money. They got my trust. I'm
People.
excited.
Mm.
I got to.
Um,
I mean, not so. I don't think a not so hot take. I feel like if you make an open world, you should always allow us to go back to it once the credits have rolled.
yeah, I
Yeah,
hate that when they're like, "You can't go back." I'm like, "I want to finish stuff. I didn't finish
Yeah,
everything. I
they
mainlined the story and
they
stuff." It's
did in
annoying when they do
Tsushima,
that.
and it's like my only thing is like after you do everything in Tsushima, it's kind of nothing to do. I just want something to do afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me a reason to after I get the platinum, give me a reason to keep it installed. That's pretty much
yeah. I think
what I want.
every open world game should have that. Like
Damn.
you've taken your time to craft this open world. I need a reason to come back after I roll the credits. You can't just force me to do everything on my first playthrough. Maybe I don't
Yeah,
want to. Maybe I want to really enjoy and indulge myself in the story, and then come back and enjoy the world afterwards.
yeah.
So like I think every open world game should allow you to revisit the world, post the credits
I
rolling.
agree. I agree. I agree.
Well, I look at. Probably end up picking this up on PC because I look at just going here and going. I don't think it's really worth me spending over $1,000 on a console to then buy the games when they're already available on something I already own. So yeah, that's me looking at that going, that's probably how I'm gonna be doing things at this point. Because I mean, I look at the price point in New Zealand dollars. So, but the base game is $140. Then the next level up is $160.
I will say, if
And
anybody
I'm
makes
like,
sense to get a
ugh.
PS5, it's you, Panda. Only because you got about 2 generations of just great games to catch up on.
Yeah.
Just little things here and there.
We'll see. We'll see what they do with the PS6. We'll see what they do with the PS6, and then maybe
Yeah,
because I wasn't entirely impressed with the original base PS5 when it
I don't
came
think
out.
nobody was outside of
Um,
fanboys.
and so yeah.
Yeah,
All
can't
right.
go wrong
Well,
with that.
I mean, thinking of not being impressed, right? Not being impressed at all. I'm looking at this and I'm like, what the fuck? So, it came out that there was quite a few cancelled projects in the works at Ben Studios, who gave us gave everybody Days Gone. And so multiple cancelled unannounced programs. This person who worked for Ben Studio created and iterated on open world events and missions. Um, helped with implementing game cinematics, but it's just insane that they're talking about they've worked on multiple things and they just never came to fruition. Now that's very common in the industry.
Mm.
Around some games never make it. They like come up with a concept, but they don't go anywhere. But to know that it's been what 6 years, over 6 years since Days Gone, right? Is that how long it's been? Zero?
Yeah, yep, about that.
And we don't have a new game from Ben Studios, and we know that what they were working on previously as a multiplayer game has been axed. It's just really sad and concerning to see that there's no Days Gone 2, that they could have really iteratively improved on that. I hope like hell they deliver on this. What's your thoughts on this, Nero, about
Uh,
finding out how many
quite-
projects have been potentially cancelled?
I tried to care. I tried to give a damn when I first read the news because I do care about Sony Ben. I like I said, Days Gone is one of my all times, especially from last generation. But I quite frankly don't give a fuck. I knew what I didn't know. We don't know what any of these games are, and from reading what they are, don't none of them seem to be a Days Gone sequel. So I really
Mm,
don't care. Just like I don't care about the projects Xbox canceled, the Activision one that they said Phil played and loved. I didn't see it, so I don't give a damn. The only reason I give a damn about any of the Xbox games that did get canceled within the last couple of weeks is because it's games that we saw and saw recently. If
yeah.
this was a game or one of these games got shown at a state of play a few months ago, and then it was like, oh, I'd be like, oh, that sucks. I mean, it is unfortunate that it's a lot of wasted fucking time, resources, and money. But it seemed like that's everybody is wasting time, money, and resources. Literally everybody, just not even just PlayStation and Xbox. Like these third party studios canceling stuff. Like I said, the Callisto Protocol people just canceled a game that was greenlit prior. So I just personally don't care. Um, Give
I
me
just
Days
feel
Gone 2 or bus in my eyes.
I feel like the studio had so many opportunities and they just kind of been shat on and pulled apart around, 'cause they've had layoffs, they've had so much going on, they've worked on projects, they've had their team pulled to work on other projects. They haven't really been given an opportunity to fully deliver a game that they want to deliver after Days Gone actually released. The fact that they were forced into doing a multiplayer game or live service game based on where Sony is wanting to go with that, and they're still doubling down on live service. It's hard to give a live service game to a studio that's never delivered any live service content and then expect them to be able to deliver it in a like quick manner at a under budget or anything like that. I'm just kind of disappointed, and we're seeing this across not just PlayStation but every publisher. They are just
Want Fortnite?
reevaluating
Every,
everything. Yeah,
every publisher wants a Fortnite.
every publisher wants a Fortnite. Yeah, 100%, 100%.
Yo,
I was
where's
just
my
shocked.
moderators at, man? What the hell I give all y'all moderator managing positions for and y'all not deleting Reese comments that expose me? Get that shit out of here.
it's a
Get that
it's a
out of
mod
here.
saying it. It's a mod saying it.
Hey, I'm about to unmod his ass. Fucking unmod him. Look, Reese, I'm gonna be honest. It's not me being biased. It's just I can't care. Like, okay, yeah, I get. It might seem like I'm biased because I care more about Xbox games being canceled because I do. I've
Yeah.
seen the games that was announced that's not
Effect.
coming no more. I care about those games. It's
I'm
hard for me.
still upset about
I can't.
Perfect Dark, man.
Yeah, I'm sad about those games and shit that I seen and knew about. You know what I'm saying? I can't give a fuck about games I know nothing about. I haven't seen anything. I don't know what the fuck. For all I know, this is could have been some. I don't know. Like I just can't
Life
care. And
service
I,
crap, I bet
like
you.
I said, I
Life
tried to
service
care
crap.
like Panda when I first seen the news and put in the topics. I was like, what the fuck, yo, this sucks. This is horrible, which it still is. All those stances still stand, but just me personally, I don't give a fuck. I don't. Now
I just
these
want
was games I
hey,
seen. Yeah, I'd be upset, but I will say it's a wasted money and another wasted time, money, and resources though. That is stupid. I give them that, but hope Sony Ben get it together, man. They got to figure it out, man. You can always go to the old
Yeah.
reliable. Look, when Sony been on the verge of losing it all, they can always go to that bag and just work on Days Gone too, like they should have fucking done the moment the first game released. It's that simple.
but it's just disappointing. People have consistently
Doing the
called
right
out
thing is not.
Microsoft's inability to manage and Xbox's inability to manage their studios and cancel games and all this other crap. Um, but it's just disappointing, and I don't think you can call out it's their inability to manage and they should really change up everything. I feel like these companies are chasing trends, and you really need to have a banger, or else they're not going to invest. They're going to cancel your project.
Mhm.
Thank you for the $5 KY. Question for the panel: should exclusives die to benefit the gamer, regardless of the plastic they buy? Lyric, I'm going to throw to you first, and then we're going to go to Nero. What are your thoughts?
That's a loaded question. Um, I think for us, obviously, it would be better if everybody can play anything anywhere
As a gamer, yeah.
as a gamer. I do believe though the point of brands is to have something enticing between the brand itself. That's what makes it stand out from others. Now, and because I think because hardware has is so close at this point, especially with the consoles, you can't really market that as much as you might have at a different time. So I think you need to have some form of exclusives. Now, um, the only way I would say that I would feel like you could have exclusives but not exclusives in a way is kind of like what's going on now is like we know that PlayStation is really good at a specific genre. But I'm not just say that specific genre, but a couple of genres that they're really good at. Xbox is really good at certain genres as well. I think that's kind of what the exclusive is in a sense, and I think they need to hold on to some things,
That
just
identity
not
piece.
everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just not everything. Some things that kind of like represents the identity of your brand. Yeah, you should keep some of those things.
It's a good
Some of
point.
those things should stick, but as a whole, I think the whole hold everything should that should kind of come down. Like it should be broken down to a level of like, yeah, there's a couple of things that represent this brand and this is what we do, and you can only get it here. But as a whole, like every single game does not have to be like, you know, stuck to one platform at that point. Because you look at some of the things that like, I mean, we joke and stuff about Xbox bringing their games over, but they're doing well, which means there's a whole market of people that want to play those games.
Mm.
And there's certain experiences that are like, there's nothing like a Spider-Man experience anywhere else. Like the whole feel of swinging around, there's nothing like that. Just like there's nothing like the feeling of Sea of Thieves. Like there's just like there's nothing to feel a feel of, you know, uh, any of the
Starfield.
Zelda games. Like there's certain games that just they are master classes and there's nothing like them. So like I feel like those things, why not have everyone play those? Why not let everyone play some of those?
Very
We're gonna
well
have
done. Very well said, bro. Um, Man, fuck that. Exclusives to me matter. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Fuck what y'all talking about, and fuck everybody who disagree as a joke. But truthfully, I'm gonna be honest. When you goddamn want to go sell me on consoles that is creeping up to $1,000, you best believe you need to show me something that I can only play on that said console you want me to go spend money on. PlayStation wanted me to buy a $700 console. I did. Guess what? They gave me two games that I'm considering Game of the Year contenders. One of them I haven't even touched or came out yet. That I feel good that I can only play on my console. Now, does it suck for those people that want to play those games? I guess, but if you okay with waiting, then wait. It is what it is. If you're okay with waiting, then wait. I mean, it is what it is. I think that is important because you don't get a Donkey Kong from not focusing on what you and your fans and what the people who bought your console wants. Nintendo people is not looking for a Call of Duty from Nintendo. So when you make exclusives, you kind of play into the strengths of what the people who love your brand is here for in the first place. You see it with Sony. They learned and they got burnt from chasing something that they fans don't want. Sony fans do not want a bunch of live service games. They already picked their live service games, and that's Call of Duty, Fortnite, and Apex and shit like that. So they're not looking for that from Sony. You know what I'm saying? Us Xbox fans, we're not looking for certain things from Xbox and Nintendo. I think it's important when you're trying to sell consoles. If you want to sell me on the next Xbox, you can't sell me on Game Pass. The Switch 2 just sold me on a fucking exclusive. The Donkey Kong is single handedly making me go out and buy a Switch 2. Now, if you say exclusives don't matter, well, I just say they don't matter to you because they matter to the general consensus and to the general public. They really do. Like people are buying Nintendos because of Nintendo's exclusives are selling. Reese, Nintendo games consistently sell really well. Why we always ignore
but
the
but Nintendo's in its own world though.
don't matter. They still in the console world. They still deserve that flower. That's not their fault that they condition their fans to buy and support their games while Microsoft and Xbox can't figure out
Are they in the
a simple
console realm
strategy.
though?
That's a console,
Like
man. Yeah, they
that,
are.
I think they have their own. They have their own market. Like they have their own space because they're the only people that's strictly a handheld. I mean, you
I
can
mean,
dock it, but no one cares about that part.
everybody technically got their own space. Microsoft is the only company where you can play day one bangers in the service. Like everybody got their own specific
But even
identity. It's just how do
but
you
even
play
there,
into that identity?
I say even there, even with Microsoft, most of the people that's playing on on Xbox consoles are playing COD, 2K, Madden. Just like on PlayStation, they're playing COD, 2K, Madden, Fortnite,
That's why
and
it's
stuff like
important to
that.
treat
So
those people that's not buying your consoles to play those dumbass games. That's why it's important because when you got most people only playing and dumping money into those same dumbass
then why have
games,
exclusives? That begs the question: why have exclusives when none of them would ever sell like the ones that are not exclusive?
but why don't you want people to buy your platform though? Like, what is? Because my thing is, if you, because I'm putting it like this: I didn't buy my Series X for Game Pass. I didn't buy it for. I bought it for exclusive games that I thought was going to be here by now. It's definitely a new Halo, a new Gears. I bought my Series X for like every console I bought my entire life. I bought for exclusives.
Okay, well, I get the what, but see, you're talking from like us that like really game and are a hardcore fan base. I genuinely agree that most people that bought Xboxes bought it for what's on the Xbox, but majority of people that bought PlayStations are not for exclusive PlayStation games, but they are the bigger market. So the only people that would benefit from exclusives would be PlayStation. However, they're not benefiting from at the same time because none of them are selling anywhere in the realm of any of these other games that aren't exclusive. That's why everyone wants to find a live action game because those are the ones that I mean live service game because those are the ones that's selling. So
But
in the end, exclusive
mhm.
don't really move the needle anymore. They move it for Nintendo because once again they're in their own realm. They're the only handheld platform.
My
Like
thing though, my only question to that lyric, because I agree with what you're saying ultimately, but my only response to that is what dictates success, right? What dictates success for Sony? Because we could say their games is not selling this, that, and the third, but this is gen is more profitable than every gen prior to this. even without their game selling what we think they should be selling when you bring in the attach rate and shit like that. I definitely agree. Death Stranding should have at least 5 million copies sold right now. When you got guys running out bragging about 90 million PS5s on the market, you should expect your games to sell really good, personally. But if it's working for them, if it's profitable for them, then that's why I'd be like, because as consumers, we always trying to say what is and isn't success. I feel like we should stop saying that, because we scream about how successful Game Pass and Xbox is just to watch them turn around, cancel projects, lay people off. Same thing with Sony. We brag about what's successful with them just to turn around and watch them cancel a plethora of games like what's right here on the screen from Ben Studios. So we always
But a
saying as
success,
consumers what's successful, but what is successful in our eyes might not be successful in their eyes, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like, these companies, all three of them is thriving this gen for a reason. So
but
something is
success,
working.
but success is not necessarily tied to growth. You can a title can have success by making back the money it is and creating a profit off of it, but it
Mhm.
doesn't mean it's growing that platform or growing in any sense. So when you look at it that way, exclusives are not growing anything. There's no
Mhm.
growth in exclusives. So that's why it's a conversation of whether we should even have them anymore, because they're not growing anything. Like, it's gotten to a point where the biggest sellers, the biggest attach rates, the biggest games are not exclusive. There's not one exclusive game on well, I only count these two platforms because I still say Nintendo is in their own spot. But and there's not one game on both of these platforms that's purely exclusive that is bigger than any of the games we're gonna name, the big four. There's none of them. None of them bigger than Minecraft. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when you start talking about Fortnite, none of them there's not exclusive on neither one of the platforms like that. So they have to grow, and exclusive not it. And when we talk about, like, and I agree with you, we can't, as gamers and stuff, we can't say what's successful for them. But what we can do is look at how they move
Mhm.
and judge it by that. So if we want to say, is the model that it's going by successful, just see whether they're changing. If they're changing anything, then whatever they're doing is not completely successful. So if the model for PlayStation having, all the games exclusive to to PlayStation platform, console itself, was successful, they wouldn't put it on other platforms. So it just, all you gotta do is look at how they move and tell, well, okay, something about that. Okay, not successful, but growth. The only way to grow is you're gonna have to put it somewhere else, and that's
I
why I
just feel
think.
like games that need a community will always be the outliers, though. Like, that for that specific thing,
Okay, so
exclusives don't make sense.
Why is
Do
Spider-Man,
we want to quickly
Horizon,
read out KY Bob's
God?
super chat though?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, God,
Is
yeah.
that the one on the screen now?
Yeah, yeah.
Could not disagree more. We have seen proof, dog. People are buying a PlayStation for namesakes to play. I mean, people is buying the Xbox to play those same three games you just named.
Yeah,
So I
that's what
mean,
I'm saying. That's why the exclusive don't move the needle, like, at the end of the day, because, like, even with their flagships, God of War stuff, why they put them on PC then? If it was okay enough for it just to be on the PlayStation console, why would they put them on PC?
because they
Not a point.
realize they can give PC people a shitty port and they'll eat it up, like they've been doing all gen. I mean, where's the lie?
I look at
Last time I
this.
seen Joe day one on PC, he looked like a fucking crackhead. Why don't we address that? Let's not address. Joe looked like a fucking clucker. Y'all waited 3 fucking years to get shitty ports. Fuck y'all. I'm cool with.
Yeah, but
And then
why would
another
you
thing
buy
is
another piece of
exclusives.
hardware
When
when
you
you've already
focus on
bought hardware
exclusives,
that costs more than that hardware? I look at this and go,
listen.
exclusives back in the day made sense when hardware didn't cost freaking arm and a
Mhm.
leg and a kidney
Mhm.
to afford. The fact that people are looking at this going, I'm choosing where I choose to buy my hardware right now, and I can't look at anything else because I can't afford to buy another console to go play those exclusives. That's why I think exclusivity is kind of a bit DOA at the moment. Because of the fact that people can't afford to go buy another console just to play exclusives. Exclusives going out everywhere is important. Live service has really impacted the industry as a whole, and you've got people who buy a console just to play those same games: Roblox, Fortnite, COD, Minecraft, all of those, and they're not buying
I,
exclusives. They
I
take
agree.
spend all their time playing those games. So in order to make their money back on those person that they put that time and energy into has to go beyond
Yeah.
the box. We're at a time where, just financially speaking, people can't afford to buy multiple consoles.
I agree until I see
Majority-
those same people line up that say they're gonna be the first ones to buy $1,000 PC hybrid handheld. So it's like you'll jump out the window and say you'll go buy that.
It's
A
not about
one,
exclusive.
but I'm just saying. No, this is specifically for the people that claim they can only afford one console. They be
Oh
quick
yeah,
to admit that they'll go spend thousands of dollars on the next thing from their preferred brand. So it's like, if you're
that's
willing to
true.
spend $1,000 on a hybrid handheld, why not spend 600 to have um
The
to have the
access
opposite
to
to have the
console.
option to have both? You know what I'm saying? Sanchez
But
held
they might want to be dipping their toes into
on his
PC, so
next
it might be a
exclusives are
cheaper
dead.
option than
Nero,
going.
stop crying. Look, bro, I'm not trying to get disrespectful because I don't cry. I buy.
look. We
I
ain't
got.
doing that.
Hold. That's what I'm saying. I don't cry. I buy. So you can suck a dick for real. Like
Oh man,
I'm just being honest. I'm not Reforged. I'm not MBG. I don't sit around and cry. Did I cry because Wukong and Silent Hill wasn't on Xbox? No, I got off my ass. I hit a hustle and I went and bought a system so I wouldn't miss games I want to play. Y'all should do the same. That's all I'm saying.
I think
That is
exclusive.
that is exactly what Randy what's her name said from what's her name. If there's something you like, you find a way to do it. And
You
some
find a
people,
way to do it. You
Okay.
which
like
is
that car.
true.
You like that new car that you and your wife look at every time you drive to the dealership. What you do? You go put in overtime. You go work your ass off. You go get an extra job, a side hustle, and you go afford. You go work to go
And you
get
get
those
it, and you
things.
But
realize
the
that
I
difference,
get it.
with it.
The economy is tough, but we've had years of the Series S being $2.99. Everybody who have a PS5, you should have been gotten a Series S if you wanted both consoles. Everybody who got a Xbox right now, the cheapest next gen console right now is a PS5. It's the only
exactly.
thing that hasn't been affected by tariffs right now. You should go strive to go get one instead of bragging about being subscribed to Game Pass all year with 2 games finished to show for it. Instead of bragging
But,
about having
but
30 controllers around. Instead of bragging
people
about having this, that, and the
people are
third.
going to
Like,
choose
Get
how to
30
spend
controllers.
their money, and we're looking at
Two
every
games.
generation. Consoles are getting more expensive. Um,
Yep.
And so
It's
people
just an
have
entry
to
point.
decide on what they do. Do they buy a brand new console, or do they spend way less of a price buying a controller? Yes, in the end, it'll add up to probably you've spent this much on controllers, you could have bought yourself another console. But at the time, they don't see it that way. And so consumers are just going to
look,
consume however they want. It's just people who want to buy everything is now in a minority versus the majority that it used to be. That's really niche by comparison to what it was last gen and the gen before, and the industry is changing as a whole
a
around
lot of these people are just idiots, Panda. That's what it really boils down to. And that's why I lean into the villain, because it's people hate the truth.
he is
Listen,
villaining right
you
now.
tell
Yeah,
everybody scream from the rooftops, oh, $700 for the PS5 Pro is too much. I bought my Series X day one 500. I bought a 1 terabyte expansion card. Guess how much that brings my shit to? 200. Y'all can bring up the fucking disk drive. I know more people than not who disk drives is clunked out. HDMI ports is clunked out. Lyric had to go get his Series X worked on. Panda had to go replace her Series X in the beginning of the gen multiple times.
it's the
Reese
first
disk
console I
drive
ever had
don't
an
work.
issue with.
My disk drive don't work. That's what I mean. Like, these people are biased. You got these same people who bought a Series X day one and bought fucking a 2 terabyte storage card. Fuck me when my
Fuck
bum
no,
ass one
no,
terabyte. Some of these guys.
that's too
That's
expensive.
what I mean when I say the shit.
It's the price of a
It be
console.
hypocritical. It be hypocrite. Y'all guys, you guys, because you dick ride PlayStation and Xbox so much, you become a hypocritical fucking idiot. And 90% of you guys can't see it because you got either Phil Spencer dick down your throat or whoever the fuck is running PlayStation dick down your throat. And that's just, it is what it is. It's just pure facts. I'm not feeling bad for you niggas who sit around and talk about you got the highest end PC, but then turn around and say you can't get a pro or you can't get this, that, and the third. I'm sorry, I'm not falling for it. Now, for the people that really struggle, I'm somebody that know all too well about struggle. But all throughout my life, I worked to go get a fucking console. Like, all that pretending like you can, then shut up. You shouldn't be having this overarching conversation. Stop wanting your conversation and your voice and opinions on gaming to hold as much weight as the next person who gonna go punch that clock for overtime to afford what the fuck console they want to get. You know how many single mothers out here is working their ass off to get their son a Switch 2? Or whatever the case might be. Like, when did we get so soft as a society that we want to goddamn complain about what we can? And we know shit is expensive. Are we gonna cry about it or are you gonna adapt? Lyric, we live in the States, my nigga. Cheese, milk, gross, everything is going up. What do we adapt? We manage, we budget, and we survive and thrive. It's the same way in gaming. Y'all motherfuckers want this, that, and the third, but don't want to spend the money. Like, come on, man. Like, if you spend $2.99 on the S, you should expect $2.99 performance in next gen games. Don't cry about how
I
the S
think
is this, that, and the third.
I
You
think
get
the
what you pay
hardest
for.
thing for me though when I look at it is at the beginning of this generation, I bought, and this is New Zealand dollars, I bought my Series X for $799. The PS5 base was $819. And then now we're looking at the Series X in New Zealand dollars is like 1,000 now, which
Nah,
pushes the PS5 Pro into something ridiculous for me, like $1,300. The ROG Ally, $1,700. The pricing there of like I could definitely be buying a whole multitude of other things other than that. Like you've got life costs that come in. Like I've got vet bills last year that screwed my savings for my cat. I've had to call in electricians to do stuff, and so life does play a toll, and
it
costs add
does.
up. Winter's here. My electricity bill is a hell of a lot higher as a result, and so I'm looking at this going, do I spend that money on that, or do I hold off and wait and see if something's going to come into my life that I may need to use that money for instead? And so I feel like because of the climate with the economy, a lot of people are looking at that and saying, I can't really afford just to do that immediately, the way that we kind of used to flippantly before, just go out and buy another console. I flippantly went out and bought a Series S to go upstairs easily because I had money to burn in my pocket, but now I don't. And I feel like that's where we're looking at and why exclusives potentially, as great as they are, and I think there's a time and a place for them, it's not right now for people who want to experience other games because they don't have that additional
Not that
money to
enticing.
do that. Yeah. As
Not as
there are
enticing as it
some,
was before.
yeah, because you're looking at this going, do I need to worry about my job? Do I need to save this money in case I need to pay rent? And so I feel like there's a lot of factors, and I still think exclusives do have
Adaptive
a
die.
place, but the reality is right now it's not. It's just people just financially can't do that because they've got kids, they've got pets, they've got all this other stuff going on, and so as great as it would be to afford everything, um, being an adult
I,
is just sad.
and I
That's
also
what we're
think
living
this.
in. Rent is fucking ridiculous. My mortgage is ridiculous
I
right
think
now.
exclusive was more important when the object was to sell consoles, and that's not the object anymore. Like at the beginning, they wanted as many consoles sold as possible. When we talk about original Xbox, PS2, PS, even going into PS3 and things like that, or even back to Nintendo and stuff like that. They're trying to put as many consoles in your house as possible because they're establishing the brand and establishing their player base. Now that everyone's established of what they're going to do, it's like it's more about how many people are playing this game, how many
Yeah.
people are spending money on microtransactions or whatever the case may be at that deluxe pack, that whatever edition that's $10 more than the actual game, because that's money that you're making. Like when you, because it's outside of the cost of the actual game. If the game is, you put a game priced at $50, but there's a $65 version, that $15 is just pure profit because it's outside of the actual game cost. So it's like exclusives start to lose its thunder when it comes to, like, I mean, how good it looks to the companies themselves. And I think just gamers as a whole, not of course not when it comes to us, because we indulge in a lot of games. We play a lot of different games. We take the time to play and enjoy a lot of different games. But when you talk about the grand scheme, the 80% of gamers that's only playing Fortnite, that's only playing Call of Duty, that's excited that American Dad is in there and stuff like that. Like,
I remember being broke AF and being like, when I was younger, and being like, okay, I'm gonna buy this game and I'm gonna have to wait 3 months to go buy this next game. And it was like, what do you choose to
Yeah.
buy your stuff on? And a lot of the gamers that are doing that, they're just spending their money on microtransactions.
because, but
That's the
remember,
biggest
before
factor
there
around
was
that.
no
Yeah.
big games that literally required no cost of entry. We like that, like Fortnite took that to a different level.
Yeah. Yeah, they
Before it was
did.
like you have to pay to get a game, so
Yeah.
everyone's marketing for that. You're doing exclusives. Now it's like right now, if you don't want to ever buy another game, you don't have to because there's so many free to play games to play. It's so many games that you can just. Oh, I'm just gonna lock in and play Warframe.
Chips.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna lock in and play Fortnite. I'm just gonna lock in and play this. Like it's so many games that you don't have to ever buy. So it makes the games that cost money less enticing. So when you do that, when you add that to it being exclusive to a platform, it doubles down on being like, maybe I'll get it if I really like that game and whatnot.
Mhm.
But I, I mean, that goes back. I still go back to the fact. I still think exclusives matter in the sense of like brand,
Yeah.
like branding. I still think there should be some things that you like. Okay,
You
like
just
we might throw some of these games out, but this one we're going to try to, even if it's just a little smaller game that we just really like that represents what we do on when it comes to this brand. Keep that, but for
I'm
the
just gonna leave
grand
this
scheme of
for the
things,
3.0. Yeah.
having 10, 15 exclusive games just don't even make sense no more. You
Mm,
know,
I'm just
it
moving
just
us
does.
back.
I don't think, at least.
I mean, speaking of exclusives no longer being exclusive, like Forza Horizon 5, guys, sold 2 million units on the PS5 in 1 month, which is fantastic.
Mhm.
Because that game is fire. Fucking love the Forza
Fire.
Horizon series. Are you Did you end up? Are you thinking of picking up a copy for the PlayStation, or you just? I can't remember if you did or not, Nero.
I,
Um,
I didn't just because I feel like we're getting a new Forza game next year,
Smart move. Smart
so
move.
I'm patiently waiting. I'm playing the shit smart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, and then I feel like I kind of did all it is to do in Forza. Did I get the full completion for everything? No, but did I
You
experience
played the
all of
shit
the
out of
base
it.
game, the DLCs, all of it? Um, yeah, some of those games I do love from Xbox that I didn't review. I do be tempted. I don't think I ever reviewed Horizon 5. So I mean, I haven't seen it for less than 40 over here yet. So it's like that's a $30 or less game personally. But I'm not surprised that it's selling well. You know, great games is always gonna sell well. Helldivers is about to
Nothing like it.
like that's why I say when it makes
No
sense,
doubt.
it
No
makes
doubt it's going
sense.
to differ so well.
Like
It's
I
so
I
awesome.
love Starfield. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I'm hoping it comes to the PS5 Pro and get Pro patch, but I don't want it to. You wanna know why? Because that is a fire ass game that I can only play on my Series X that I spent hundreds of dollars for. It makes me feel good. I wish I could turn the camera around, show y'all my Starfield poster sitting right above me. It feels fucking good knowing that this fire game
Nice
that I
art.
love, I can only play on my Series X. That's why I say exclusives to some degree is important. Now, when we get to the third party shit, no, that's I agree, that's dumb. But like I said, I personally understand it. When you can't go buy up Activisions and Bethesda's, you got to do what the fuck you got to do. So if that's buying 3, 4, 6 months of exclusivity, as dumb as I think it is, you should be spending that money to invest in your own projects. I understand it. I understand that's business, but that's really good to see Forza being received so well, man. Um,
I
like I
agree.
said, I never met. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Panda.
I just wanted to quickly say good night to Spartan. Have a
Yes,
good
thank
night.
you,
Thank
bro.
you so much for gifting all those
I
memberships. We
swear,
appreciate you. It's been a great show. So get some sleep. And then I'll throw back to you, Nero. Sorry. I just wanted to
hundred
quickly say
percent.
that
Nah,
before you
no, thank
disappeared.
you, bro. For real, we really appreciate you, man. Um,
Absolutely.
we really appreciate you. But like I said, I just think it feels really good to have certain games that you can only buy because, like I said, consoles is a big
I agree.
investment. You know what I'm saying? Like when you go buy these consoles, you're investing in a vision that they're selling you on. Like that's another thing people gotta understand. I got bought my Xbox Series X on a certain vision when I spent that money. Now that vision has changed, but I'm not a
Yeah.
bitch. So I had
Mm.
changed. I adapted to that vision. I made moves that's better for me as a consumer, and that's just the end of that. Now some people can't accept those changes and they go selling a fucking consoles and putting the receipt on PC 3 times in 1 year. How many times can you sell an Xbox? I don't know. But
Are they selling
those
they put
guys are the idiots. Smart
mm,
people like me and Lyric, we're gonna go where the fuck and Panda, we're gonna go where the game's at and we or let the games come to us. It's that simple. Like I
Yeah.
said, third party exclusivity. I do think like I said, I'm
I
probably the
think,
biggest victim of it. I literally bought a P5 for Silent Hill 2. Like,
but I think the discourse around the Forza Horizon 5 and just the shock that it's already hit 2 million in 1 month
mhm.
has kind of just been around what a lot of people have been recognizing, which is an exclusive like, oh my god, Astrobot, which was Game of the Year last year, not hitting those sales in a month.
Mhm.
But I also have to say to that is racing games are super like relatable regardless of what platform and everything. They
Yeah,
just sell like gangbusters. It's like sports games sell like crazy wherever you
yeah,
go. Platformers probably aren't as mainstream as a racing game would be, especially an arcade racer.
yeah.
And so it kind of makes sense why that one was really it's really taken off and it's so good. And I understand people are comparing the sales figures between that um between this Game of the Year and this game, but I think it's kind of hard to sit there and compare the two games because they're so vastly different. I know people saying support the devs and all this other stuff, and PlayStation gamers say that Xbox gamers don't buy games, but you guys don't either. And I'm just like, can we just shut the fuck up? It's just tit for tat back and forth. This game has done 2 million units. Fantastic. It's an Xbox game, and it deserves its flowers. And I think it deserved a little bit more discourse around it when we were talking about this. Should have got more recognition the year it released, especially in lines with some of the people for Game of the Year. I feel like this was Ryan McCaffrey's Game of the year this released, Forza
Yeah.
Horizon 5. So yeah,
It was my game of the year.
it was so good. Oh,
Actually, I don't think it actually because that Halo Infinite came that same year, didn't it? Or am I tripping? I feel like those came the same year. I might be wrong.
possibly 2021. Was it
Yeah, was it?
2021? Yeah, I feel like it might have been.
Yeah, because didn't they win Publisher of the Year? Because that was that Psychonauts.
Yeah, they did. They won like Publisher of the Year or something.
Yeah, they never lived up to that year
Lyric,
again.
what are your
No.
thoughts on the 2 million units sold in 1 month when it's a Xbox game?
Listen, I mean, it sounds about right. I expect that to happen. Expect that to happen across the board. I expect Helldivers to do something similar as well when it comes over. Like people want to play games, man. They don't like, and like you said, some people. I mean, for obviously not for the idiots that's just here for talking points,
Mhm.
but
Yeah,
there's a lot of people out here that really can't. They can't put themselves in a position to afford having multiple consoles or whatnot. They might look at someone with a with an Xbox might look at like I could get a PlayStation for 500, 600, or whatever the case may be, or I can just have Game Pass for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a trade off there. You know what I'm saying? And it just depends on people's life. But people
yeah, it
want to play
depends
the
what you.
games, so people want to play the games, and we see that the loud minority don't matter
Yep,
because
they are fucking minority. Oh,
no one wants
Yeah,
to act like Xbox games are bad or PlayStation games are bad, but yet they every time they go somewhere else, people get them. So like, I mean,
well, this
clearly
just
people want
goes
to
to
play
show
it.
you that once we get Forza Horizon 6, they've already got a fan base in there immediately out the gate because people are playing this game and they're going to look forward to Forza Horizon 6, whatever that looks like. But yeah,
And I think they would be remiss if they did not keep it exclusive, at least for
I
a
reckon it
time.
might be a timed exclusive. I think there might be a
Yeah,
12-month timed exclusivity. I think. That's
you can
my
have
thoughts on
18
it. Who knows what actually happens?
because you can
Yeah.
drive people off of that. Like those million that bought Forza Horizon 5, I think you can drive them to at least buy into Game
I
Pass
think so
if
too. But I
if
think the
it's
Microsoft higher ups don't give a fuck no more. They looking at that 2 million sold in a month, and they are fiending at the teeth of the thought that you can. It's, for them, it's essentially double dipping at the highest tier. You get your Game Pass subs that you want from PC and Xbox, and then you got the potential to go drop something on PlayStation and sell 2-3 million copies. Because let's be honest, if the next Forza come out on PlayStation day one, that's another 2-3 million copies that's from that
Done and dusted.
franchise.
And we saw
but
how well
but
this game
also
did on
also
Hmm.
Xbox alone.
look at it but I look at it this way though as well. Like it's sold two like what it sold 2 million over there already.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so if the next one comes out and you only get half of them to come to Game Pass, you won. So you could essentially say, let's make the next one exclusive to Xbox and Game Pass at least for a year, 18 months, something like that. And you can drive some of them to at least subscribe to Game Pass. If you can get half of the ones sold to subscribe to Game Pass, you won. You won in that essence, because 9 times out of 10 you're getting someone that's gonna there for Forza, but they'll stay for everything else. That's the whole point of Game Pass. I want to get you there for a specific game, but I want you to stay for all the rest of them.
That
So,
Yeah.
don't come when they promise to come.
oh man,
We want you to sub to this service with your life and soul and savings, and then pray that the
but
games
that's
we
for
show
us
you that's coming is
that's
coming.
for us that want though. But think about somebody that's never
Because
touched
Lord
Game
forbid
Pass.
somebody who stacked up Game Pass this year thinking they was getting Fable.
No,
Yeah, I
I
know.
get that. I get
I
that.
feel
But
you
look
on
at
that
somebody
one.
that look at the people that's never touched Game Pass in their life, and they got Forza, and then the next one coming in.
Well,
Oh, I'm gonna
we've
get Game.
seen it. We've seen it though. We've seen quite a few people who've just solely gamed on PlayStation get a console or get Game Pass for the first time and experience this, and then they are legit sold on it because there's so many games that they've never played.
They've never even seen or touched.
And so they do
Yep.
see the benefit. For those who have been subbed for multiple years, who have played a lot of the games that they want to play,
Yeah.
and then they're
So you can
excited
see
for
the
a game
fatigue
coming in
gap.
day and day, I definitely understand where Nero's coming from around being salty around Fable being delayed, because I really just want to play that game, and I just want it. I just want it in my hands. And so I understand that, but I
Yeah,
think
I
with
do
it
too.
though, you're looking at it and going, you have the option to unsubscribe
Mhm.
and then resubscribe when you want. So I think that's really important. Like people pre-ordering games, as fun as it is, I don't pre-order games unless I'm like confident that the game's releasing in a month's time. You know, like I'm about, if I pre-order a game, I'm pre-ordering right before release, unless they
It's
have a pre-order
understandable.
bonus or a discount for me to pre-order early.
Yeah.
I'm waiting because games just consistently get pushed back and delayed, and then I'm like, well, I could have freed that money up for something else.
Well, the good thing about Xbox,
Yeah.
I don't think they took the money until 10 days before the game come out.
And for me, I don't like that. Because the whole point of me pre-ordering games for me personally is to get the money out and paid for, so I don't got to worry about it down the line. I don't want to pay for a game, pre-order it now, and then you don't charge me till the week of the, God forbid, it's rent week when you take
Well,
the
then,
fucking money.
That's what I used to do
But-
with EB Games
but
all the
then-
time,
but
was pay it
I'm
off
tell you the
every
trick to
couple of
that, though.
weeks.
Well, the trick to that is if you want to pay for it straight up, just buy a gift card, put your gift card money on there, and then pre-order it. Then when the pre-order comes, it's gonna take it out of the gift card.
Yeah.
That's
That's,
all.
that's pretty much still, that's just delaying the
The
what the fuck
inevitable.
you know what I'm saying? That's just an extra step for what
Yeah,
the
it
fuck I
is.
want
It
them to
is a
do
little too
anyway. You
much.
know what I'm saying? Because now I got to pay taxes on the card, depending on where I get it from. So,
All right. We've got 2 more things that we want to talk about very quickly. I'm just going to do the last one on our list very quickly, which is King staff laid off by Microsoft. So they've been set to be replaced by AI tools that they helped build. So apparently the studio morale is in the gutter, and I don't blame them. If they helped build this AI tool and then suddenly this AI tool has taken their jobs, fuck me, that would be miserable in that sense. And King, like the ABK deal, the K stands for King in this particular situation of that acquisition that they got. And if we look at it as a whole, Candy Crush is just one quarter they made like $250 million just off. I'm like, that's just one quarter. That's like
I mean, AI can run Candy Crush. AI can run Candy
yeah, I mean, to be fair, that's true. But that's insane when you look at it. That's like $1 billion in a year that they're making off this one game.
this is great.
That's
I think they're just gonna
massive.
move them around, probably.
It's
A lot of
great.
times
Nothing
they-
more, nothing less.
A lot of
I
times
I,
they just
I, I
move
got
them.
it. I'm real close with somebody who was affected by this, so I take it a little personal. It's just great. Not more, not
It
less.
is great.
You got 200 people, 200 employees bringing in millions
What
and
does King
millions
do
of
that
dollars
needs
a
so many
year.
people?
Um,
Apparently, they needed to make
Nothing.
an
Look, hold
AI
on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
tool
You
to take
can't say
over
you
them.
can't. No. You can't say that. You
That's
can't
what
say
the Sly
that's-
Crow said.
You can't.
That's
No. That's what I'm implying to, not you, Panda. Crow, you can't say what does King need so many people for when King is as profitable as the fuck they? How the fuck you think they got that profitable from those same people? You can't say that. You can't say why does it need that many people when that many people is the reason they make that much money to begin with.
Mm,
Can't say that.
if you, let's look at sports for a second. You know what I'm saying? There's 12, 15 people on the basketball court. Only 5 to 7 of them actually win the games. There's a couple of other people that just sitting on the bench watching the game. So
They're in the
let's go ahead and
background for injuries, right? If someone gets injured, they can step in.
Let's shave some of those 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th men off the team right quick and just focus on our star players. And you know what I'm saying? So, I kind of,
They are a business at the end of the day. I understand.
shout
It's just
out
a
to
bit
corporate
sad. Like they worked on the tool that replaced them. That's
Nah,
kind
that's
of what I'm looking at.
that's a crazy ironic situation there. That you built your replacement.
If we
Again,
gonna, I mean, if the king people deserve to be replaced by AI, then replace all the Call of Duty devs with AI too. Fuck it.
I mean, to be fair, they'll probably make a better
I
game.
think half of them probably are. The way they keep putting out, the way they put out content, that look like some AI content at this point. Who asking for Beavis and Butthead?
I don't know.
Man.
It would be like giving us Ren and Stimpy. I'm like, what the fuck? Why Beavis and Butthead of all the characters did you go with? Like, I would have been like Family Guy first, everybody.
I'm letting y'all know now. Y'all can come back to this podcast 20 years down the road. Y'all gonna miss the human touch of creatism and gaming and in the movies and in shows and everything else as we continue to sit back and let AI take over. And just because we all love Xbox and Microsoft, we want to justify it or overlook it and make it seem like it's just man. Look, you seen iRobot. You know what's coming. You the biggest Will Smith fan I know. You know what's coming.
Not the biggest Will Smith.
AI shit.
You the one who texted him to go smack Chris Rock.
So we making Microsoft Skynet now. That's what we do.
I mean, shit. That's how they. I mean, that's what the fuck they come off as. Shit. That's why it's like, yo, I don't agree with all the villainy them niggas get, but they do a lot of villainous ass moves. The reason why people hate them, it's like, as somebody that don't absolutely hate Microsoft guts, sitting back, I say, yo, you motherfuckers do a lot of shit to justify people hating
of these
y'all.
companies, you be doing the same thing. You have to deal with the same problem.
Nah, I'll be learning from Nintendo. You can take care of business and still take care of your employees too.
I think,
but Nintendo is we already like Nintendo's a Japanese rank.
Reese, take a moment and stop defending Xbox for one goddamn minute. We only talk about Xbox.
I will be fair.
He's not, but
doing it.
But we're talking about gaming. Why would we talk about AI being in cars when we're not a fucking podcast about cars? We got to talk about who's leading the way with AI and gaming right now, and it seems to be Microsoft. Also, Reese, you said everybody have delays. Yes, I never said PlayStation don't have delays. I never said Nintendo don't have delays, but Xbox is the only company where I buy subscriptions in advance based on the roadmap they showed me. And multiple times throughout this gen, they have not delivered on those same roadmaps. So yes, everybody have delays, but only one company I'm giving money and getting burnt by said delays. Like I gotta understand y'all.
So if I'm saying though, like if they say they putting out 6 games and they miss 1 or 2,
quality over quantity, man.
They're batting pretty
quality
well
over quantity.
At that point.
Quality over quantity. Everybody laughing at PlayStation only putting out 2 games this year. Trust me, I'll take them 2 masterpiece game of the year contenders over.
So you'll take 2. Yep. You take 2 88, 89, 90s over 10 83s.
Yep. I'll take Starfield over everything Xbox has put out this gen. Yep. Same energy. It's just a fact. Yep. See, people try to walk me in these, not you, Lyric, but motherfuckers are trying to walk me like, oh, so you damn right. I'll take Starfield over everything Xbox put out this generation, including fucking Indiana Jones, which is my game of the year.
Horizon 5?
That's a cross-gen game. I said this gen.
Next gen. Just this gen? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You said including indie?
Yeah. And I love indie, but Starfield is just...
What about Oblivion? I'm kidding. That's
Starfield wasn't stuttering like that.
That's true. I'm just teasing. I think that AI has a place, but I think it definitely needs to be used as a tool by people rather than replacing people. And that's where I'm always going to... Like, it's fine if you get them to do, like, minute tasks that no one fucking cares about because they're just pains in the asses and you can focus on other things that are more important, that take more time and energy. But it's just sad to see where things are going,
Are they
and
being replaced though? See, right? Because I'm just hear me out.
I think
Hear me
some
out.
roles are being replaced in certain aspects,
Mm.
but not
If you
completely.
built the AI, then
You have to
your
have
job was to build it.
and maintain it.
The AI is not going to build itself, so you didn't really get replaced. Your tenure was done because you built the thing that we
You're
needed.
saying they
It's
were
like
just
if you
contracted to do a job, and now their job's done. They're gone. There you
pretty
go.
much. I mean, maybe you know what I'm saying. If you build a thing that makes burgers and then you're done building that thing, then we don't need you to make burgers, right?
I mean, I don't necessarily disagree until it's people you love start being affected by that and those decisions. That's it.
Hey, look.
But I
They
know it's
need
life, it's the tech. They knew what they signed up for. But
that tech industry.
yeah,
No, I get. Nah,
treacherous
at the end
industry.
of the day, no one wants to. No one wants nobody losing their jobs,
Yeah,
No,
especially
you're
to,
right.
especially to a program.
except for people like Jim Ryan. Some people
I
need
Just
to
mean,
lose their jobs.
fuck. Do you know what? His AI would probably be
J-
better than he
Jim
is.
Ryan didn't lose a job. He took his job with him. He left with it. He took that money, like lit that match, threw it behind him, and took off. And now he chilling. Him and Phil talk every day. He's the reason why Phil started putting those games over there. He said, "Man, I'm gonna tell you what you need to do. Start working from the inside. Start bringing some of the games over. They're gonna love you. They're gonna love to see that Microsoft Game Studios. Some will go up there, and then we're gonna work
I
from there."
You funny as hell, Lord Roughness. But look, all I'm gonna say is though, at least I'm consistent. I keep the same energy. You won't hear
Not,
me complaining
I
about
don't know.
Xbox. Hey, I keep the same energy. Like I gladly go pay $700 for a Series X Pro or a Switch 2 Pro and a PS5 Pro. That's the difference between me and like other. They can't keep it real. Like for some reason, I keep it real. I don't mind.
I 100% agree with you around why you chose to purchase the Pro. I 100% agree with you. It's like why I chose to purchase the One X over when I got rid of my Xbox One and I went to the One X, because you definitely see the benefit around what you're buying in that respect. So I definitely understand what you're talking about with the Series X, around like wishing that had a Pro iterative version because it was the Pro at launch and now it's outdated and etc. etc. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to next gen because I'm just over this gen. I want a regular cadence of games, and I just want to just stop with the whining and the bullshit that's been this gen of tit for tat nonstop because it's just been childish and pathetic in my opinion of
Wait, is Bob talking to
adults
me?
behaving. Yeah, I'm aimed at you, Nero.
No,
Of
I'm saying
adults
Bob.
behaving.
Is
Oh,
that
Bob.
he
Oh, yeah,
said?
probably,
Because
maybe.
if you tell me about PS, all I gotta do is tell you to go watch the episodes dating back to the beginning of Aim Down Sights. I've been doing it
Oh,
for only a whole
he
year.
definitely
That's what I'm
fucking
saying.
trash.
I've been complaining about PlayStation since the beginning of my podcasting career. It's just
Yeah.
people can't take it when I give Microsoft a little bit of the same energy I've been giving Sony since my existence. That's it.
He just what he does. He's been getting that PlayStation money, and he's just been going at it.
Hey,
I'm kidding.
Microsoft had years to pay me. They out here sending MBG review codes, but
Oh,
not
fuck
aim down
MBG, man.
sites.
That guy's a twat.
But
He's
that's who they
just
send codes and shit to. The people that want their brand to
he
fail. The
after that.
Dreamcast guys, like you got Dreamcast
Um,
guys saying, "Thank you for this review of Starfield that I'm about to tear into the ground." Shout out to Phil.
but you know what? He said he didn't really like it, and then the moment Starfield comes to to PlayStation, he's buying it on PlayStation, guaranteed, 100%, because he's got
You know,
no integrity. But we've been going for quite a while, like 3 hours, so I kind of want to wrap everything up, but. We're going to end slightly on a somber note, and I do apologize for that. But as you are well aware, Julian Lafray, who's like the godfather of the Elder Scrolls itself, has or is leaving the industry after a terminal cancer diagnosis. And so it's just sad when you know that people have been so influential within our industry and we're big fans of what their work to
I
hear
hope they
things like that.
immortalize him in the
And
next one.
yeah,
Got to
they
be an
will. They
elder
will.
statesman.
They will 100%. It's like it's just what's going to happen.
I'm not
Yeah.
more loud about Xbox. Y'all just choose to be more listenative to when I critique Xbox. That's all that is. Like I said, anybody who say that don't know me. Because if you know me, you know I've been having my foot
The
on
moment we get off the
PlayStation Net.
podcast, you should hear him trash talk PlayStation. I'm kidding.
Nah, it's just I've been having my foot on PlayStation Net all generation. But unlike a lot of y'all, I had legit reasons for why I didn't support it until I decided to support it.
Yeah.
It's just y'all fanboys can't take people being honest. That's all that is. Like y'all hate that I'm honest about a brand that I dumped thousands of dollars into over the courses of my life. I mean, it is what it is. Y'all don't got to agree with what I say, but I'm gonna
Man,
be honest. Why would I not be louder
y'all
about the
don't
brand
listen
I
to
care
him.
more about?
Y'all don't listen to him.
That don't make
Wait
sense.
till
That's like saying
PlayStation's going to
that's like
step on a
saying
rake and he's going to
PlayStation cutting
throw
that check,
PlayStation.
man.
look.
What
Yeah.
y'all
That's
expect?
let me break that down because I'm gonna use a lyric
Thanks, Lyric.
analogy. That's like saying
Not a lyric
why are
analogy.
you so loud with critiquing the Buffalo Bills, but you're not loud when you critique the Cowboys? Motherfucker, the Bills is my number one team. Why the fuck would I not be loud about the shit I don't agree with them doing?
I think the biggest critics are
This
always
is
going to
Echo
be the
Chamber
ones.
Xbox podcast out there. So if y'all want that, go
But
to
like,
that. I'm just saying I'm not never
but
gonna be that.
I look at this and go, some of your biggest fans are always going to be your biggest critics. And that's just the reality we live in. Like, we all criticize bad things that happen. Yes, you're also going to be your biggest promoters to some degree. But I'm going to throw us back to our actual topic because
The legend.
the legend that
Prayers
is
to his family.
yeah, it's just sad. And terminal cancer diagnosis, it just
Yeah.
breaks my heart when you hear things like that.
I'm pretty sure we all got somebody that's been affected by cancer in some form or fashion. So
Yeah.
this was sad to see.
A little bit of a gut punch when I
It
read it. I was like,
was.
what? What the fuck?
It was.
So, you know, to our industry, the Xbox fanboys don't want to accept facts.
Facts. Let me get an ally out there. It's good to
that's
have an
probably true.
ally in the
Thank you,
chat.
Mike. Thank you, Mike. The
Thank
only
you,
other
Mike.
ally he has is the soft toy that doesn't say anything.
That's it. That toy been agreeing with me all night.
It's busy buying me a PlayStation right now. All right. Well, we're gonna close out the show. Before we close out the show, just want to say a big shout out to everyone in chat. Again, a shout out to Spartan. He was fantastic in all those
snapped
memberships.
Yeah.
So if you're not aware, you might have a gifted membership in our chat. Just a big shout out to everyone who joins us, whether you join us live, whether you join us after the fact, whether you agree with Nero and his next gen villain antics, or oh no, it's Lyric or AI Lyric. We don't know which we've got, but I think we all appreciate the fact that you spend time with us and listen to our takes each week, and just let us be part of that community. So thank you, everybody.
100%.
100%. All right. Lyric, where can people find you?
Lyric Da Vinci on that Twitter app for the most part.
I mean, that's where
Find
you
me
always
there.
are. You never find him on his Xbox.
Nah, I don't play that thing. Who plays games anymore?
Yeah.
I don't play games. I just talk about them and watch them on YouTube. But yeah, Lyric Da Vinci on that X app. You want to find me? Same thing on Xbox. If you want to find me on there, you know what I'm saying. That's it. That's it for me.
Nero, where can everyone avoid you?
Avoid me where you want to see the truth at. Anywhere you want to see the truth, don't go there. So don't go to my YouTube page. Don't go to Twitter. Don't go anywhere you want honesty. I'm an honest gamer too. I'm a gamer, but I'm honest. I can only speak my truth. Sorry, my truth don't align with y'all truth. But I just want everybody to know I'm not ever gonna not speak how I feel about anything. Because I did that last year. Shout out to Retri when Retri and Panda. When we first started, when Microsoft was flipping stances, so it's only 2 games, it's 3 games, and then I was flipping like the weather, trying to align my stance with whatever they was doing to just stand by them as a fan, and that shit is draining. I'm not doing that. They don't cut no checks. They don't send no review codes. If you get review codes and shit, then go ahead, continue to coon for these people. But I'm me personally, I'm not doing that. I buy all my games. I buy all my consoles. Not shit got sent to me for free. So I'm not about to goddamn justify nothing for nobody if I don't agree with it. Next gen spiraler. Y'all know what it is, man.
I fucking love
True
it.
speaking.
I think that's fair though. We're all giving our own opinions, and it is just our
At the end
opinion.
of the
And
day,
you can
that's
have a
all it is.
completely different
Yeah,
opinion to
and
all
like
of us.
that wasn't like directed at like Bob. It's just he not the only one to say that. A lot of Xbox fans try to make it seem like I'm loud critiquing Xbox. Motherfucker, I've been loud praising them this whole generation. Even when they don't do shit I agree with. I buy their games, I subscribe, I give away their games, I review their games. Even if they game I review an Xbox game and get 3 reviews. Guess what? I don't give a fuck. I'm doing it for the passion, not the profit.
Mm.
The profit will come later. But it's just like don't like, first of all, half of y'all don't show up when I praise Xbox. I put out a video why you should keep your Xbox. How many of y'all share that? Who was in the comments for that? But the moment I critique Xbox, now everybody want to come out the woodworks. People that invited me on their podcast when I first started podcasting, I'm
Just
following
admit it,
me
Nero. You're
on some
engagement
feminine shit.
farming. Just admit it. I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
If I had a blue check mark, I would agree. I would be engagement farming a little bit. Because I mean, be honest, a lot of these Xbox cats trying to take my style with the way they engagement farm. Me and Lyric been there, done that. We been brush shoulders with Phil Spencer, had him liking and retweeting our Halo picks when Infinite dropped. We been having interactions. We like been there, done that shit. To what avail though? Like to just to for the sake of dick riding. I'm
What's up,
good.
tell us, Ray?
Speak your
Welcome.
truth, man.
It has been a great show, and I always love doing this show with you, Nero. I love our chat. I love how they don't pull their punches, and then they we just have a blast. And I think that's all you can do. Is it's a great opportunity to have a conversation. Yeah,
Are you
and
not
we'll be back
entertained?
next week as per usual.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't do the show without you, Nero. Yeah, just saying.
Yeah, I know, right? It's vice versa, vice versa. If Panda walk away, I'm walking away. I'm letting y'all know that.
Oh.
The moment Panda wake up and say, you know what? My little red panda heart isn't in it no more. I'm gonna say I was thinking the same thing, Panda.
Yeah, that might be. We'll see what next gen has to offer. Decide whether we'll still be in it.
Yeah, right.
What are you giving us next gen? But we're gonna head out. Thank you to everyone, and thank you, Lord Roughness, best pod in the town. Amazing. All right, I will. We'll catch you all next week, and thank you, Lyric. It's always fantastic having you with us. For stepping in
Always, thank you,
with
thank you,
Soul,
thank
with what's going on with Soul in the background. You've been fantastic. I will. We'll be back next week. I'm going to put the outro on. Have a great rest of your night, everybody.
I want y'all to know before we leave, Panda, y'all got my hooves hot. I like to keep my hooves and horseshoes calm and cool on Saturday nights. But I want y'all to know when I get in that barn tonight, me and all my pony guys are dogging all of you guys out. Every one of you. There's things me, Jim Ryan, and Dreamcast are about to say about you alone, Panda. You alone, all right? And you, Lyric. Oh, and Bob, just wait until you hear what Mark Cerny got to say about you. Oh, man, I'm heading to the barn right after this. We got some things we got to talk about.
What's so wrong with you, man?
Nah, I love y'all, though, man. Great episode, man. At least
Not a
I ain't
pony
started
at this
sweating
point.
until 3 hours in, though.
You're not a
Next Gen
pony no more.
Mustang
You're
is
a
crazy.
Mustang.
Yeah, yeah, I'm a Mustang, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Next levels. They don't get it. Bob, they don't get it. They don't get it.
Y'all be easy, man.
Panda Mike is on mute.
Panda's mic's on mute and she's just talking.
Yeah.
And
Look
now
at her.
she's
Let's judge her. Let's judge her. Look at this.
We're all judging right now.
Yeah, we're all just second class citizens. To
I
Panda.
just got a call,
Oh, hi,
okay, and I'm trying to
Panda.
sort a call out. And I'm like, they kept ringing me, so that's it. All right, I'm going to throw us to our outro. All right.
Alrighty, guys.